Beep.
And welcome to Shadow Legends Assemble Episode 6. I'm your host, Thesaffronman. This is your weekly podcast of Raid Shadow Legends. Today we have a brand new podcaster with us. But yeah, so let's get into who we have today, right? So, Stu, mate, it's been a week. How you doing, buddy? Been busy?
Doing fantastic. I'm having a beer. I'm ready to hang out with you guys, answer any questions, go over everything in the game. We're gonna have a great time. I haven't even been busy with the regular old stuff, same old stuff that I always do. But yeah,
mate,
nothing out of the ordinary.
It's great to have you. Just the one beer so far, is it?
We're on number 2. Let's see how fast we get down from to get to like 6 or 7.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for staying up late as well, and thanks for joining us again. Opticalx, how you doing, man? Good week, bad week? I've heard your rap career is taking an up and up this week.
Yeah, I got a new EP coming out next month, so check MySpace. I'm dropping it on MySpace, so check it out.
Dropping it.
He's not even joking, I swear. Honestly, it's coming out. Oh, that's great. But yeah, how you been, man?
No, I've been great, man. It's been a good week. Florida weather's finally turning around, so it's sunny, blue skies,
and indoors must be nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's great to have you, man. And Incredible John, mate, it's great to have you for the whole 2 hours this week. So
yes.
Yeah, mate, how you doing, man? Been up to much? Is your hair back to being blonde, or is it still blue?
It is almost non-existent, so it's normal now again. I just had to cut it off. But yeah, it's been good. It's been quite a busy week. I've started getting into the routine of uploading every day again, so that's been fun. I've been really enjoying doing YouTube lately. So, and I don't know, I've been watching a lot of shows. I haven't really done much more than YouTube and shows and food. Seems like not a healthy combination, but that's what I'm doing, I suppose.
There's a lot of unhealthy combinations going on right now.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's great to have you on, man. Thanks for joining us again. And a brand new podcaster for this week, the one and only Verdy. How are you doing, sir? Thanks for joining us this week. What have you been up to, man?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here. So yeah, not really anything crazy out of the ordinary.
Getting better.
Just playing some games and streaming a bunch.
Nice, man. Well, thanks for making the time and coming on this week. I've got some great topics I'd love your opinion on, so it's great to have you on, man. So, chat, basically what we're going to go through today, we're going to be going through Verdy's origin story. We might have chosen a little bit later. I think I got his time zones wrong, so we'll see if he jumps on in. So Verdy, we're going to go over your origin story. We're going to be talking about the 10 times Banner Lords today. We're going to be talking about the Champion Training Tourney. Did any of us prepare for it? How many points are we on? Etc. etc. We're going to be talking about 1.15 because we know that may just be around the corner. We've had the patch notes this week. We're going to be talking about Gear Part 2. We've talked about multiple gear pieces before, and we have the second part of that as well today if we have time. And we're going to have a community Q&A with all of you guys. So if you guys got any questions from the podcast, save it for the last 10-15 minutes or so. Get your chats in, get your questions in, and we'll pick the best and we'll get those questions sorted, right? So Verdy, man, let's welcome you through the trial by fire from every new podcaster that jumps on in, right? We like to kind of hear about how you got involved with Raid. So first of all, you've been like doing YouTube videos for quite a while, right? So how long have you been doing YouTube for? How long have you been doing Twitch for? And yeah,
I've been doing YouTube since January and Twitch since October.
Right. Nice, man.
So like a little bit over 7 months on Twitch and like what 5 months or so on YouTube and on YouTube. Yeah.
Did you start Twitch with Raid, or did you find Raid like a little bit later on? And obviously, I know you've been playing Raid for quite a while, but did you start?
Yeah, I started Raid.
Yeah,
I started Twitch with Raid, and I started Raid in September.
Nice.
At the end of July or September, yeah.
All right, so you haven't been playing like a huge amount of time. You've obviously done quite a lot in that short time, then. So it's like 8 months, something like that.
Yeah, a little bit over 8 months. I think I played.
So what pulled you towards Raid, man? Was it the whole marketing thing going on? Did the graphics kind of stand out? Did it just look interesting to you?
It did look interesting to me because of the graphics, and it's kind of like I played World of Warcraft and games like that, and I was just like, I don't know. I guess like it was the Gala commercials. It had to have been.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
it had to have been.
Those commercials got everyone, I'm pretty sure. But that's, okay, so that's awesome, man. So when you started playing the game, what was like the first champion that you picked out of the four? Do you remember?
I picked Kale. I pulled up Chosen's best start.
So you did some
video,
research.
and
Okay.
oh yeah, I definitely watched Start's videos. Stu was, I don't know if Stu was doing. I think the only people I could really find was Incredible John, Stu, and Micro when I started.
Everyone says Incredible John. It's great to see. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just literally pulled up Chosen's video, and he was like, "Oh, it was like a 30-minute video or so of him just literally going through. Okay, this is the best start. Do this. Level your champions up. This is how you level everything up. Rush Kale to 40, 50, 60. He's like, don't sit there and make a bunch of 50 champions or whatever. It was like a video like that, and I watched that like literally as I was starting the game. So yeah, Kale it was.
Kale. I mean, so many people like literally went into the game blind and did not pick Kale, and mate, you've done well to kind of do your research beforehand and do that. So not a lot of people do that, man. So kudos. Was Kale your first 60?
Yes, Kale was my first 60.
So you got your farming done pretty quick, and that's pretty cool.
It was yeah. I mean, I got to 50 the next day, and then I just bought a chicken pack. I got 60 the next day.
Stu, we didn't have chicken packs back in the day, did we, man? There was no chicken packs.
Well, we didn't have any of those.
No. So who was your first Lego, man? Who was your first legend, and how long did it take you to get that legend?
It was that day. My first ancient.
Your first ancient.
Oh my goodness, that's so lucky.
First ancient?
I got Eleonaro out of my first ancient.
Oh
gosh, nice.
Wow.
She's actually Eleonaro on my account still 50. I got her to 50 and I never 6-star because I ended up getting a Zavia and a bunch of
She's not the best for progression, right? She's not. I mean,
she was great on clan boss. I got into a decent clan because I was doing really good clan boss damage because of the HP burn. Like on normal and brutal and stuff, she's very good. So
unresistible if you got her ascended.
Right, exactly. So I got her. That's what I did. I farmed up a bunch of magic pots and then I ascended her. So I was using like her, Kale, and I don't know, probably a motley crew. Honestly, it was a motley crew for clan boss. But I was just putting poisons up and doing decent damage until I like figured out what I was supposed to be actually doing.
Mate, that's crazy. I mean, first shard, first legend. I mean, I've heard of.
I thought it was like really. I thought, the rates in this game must be really good.
I thought the same.
Bet you learned fast.
I learned quick.
Little did he know.
Little did he know. I went 4 months without getting a legend, man. Oh my gosh.
I mean, my second one was very shortly after it, and it was War Mother.
Oh, War Mother.
So
the mother we all
And War Mother, I mean, she didn't even have the attack down and stuff before.
Right.
So, like, when I pulled her, she was not. I was like, man, I'm good. I was like, this is like one of those Vault Guardians that everyone talks about.
Oh, man.
So lucky. That's awesome, though.
Mate, that's crazy luck. I'm uber jealous of that luck. That's nuts. Okay, so your first kind of biggest mistake, like, did you feed anyone early on? You think, I shouldn't have done that. Did you build someone with like that you thought was really good, but then you went back a month later and they've got like +2 speed or something? Like, do you know what I mean? Did you like build someone badly? Any kind of mistakes that you wish you could have done better?
Let's see. Because I did so much research. I don't really. I mean, my first 60 was Kale. My second 60 was Bellower, then Sinesha.
Right.
Then Apothecary, then Steel Skull.
Jeez. Okay.
So,
nice.
I really don't. I mean, I went straight into Minotaur. I mean, maybe I spent a little bit of too much time on like Minotaur 12 and 13.
Yeah.
I probably should have pushed or just not done masteries that early. But I mean, I needed some. I wanted to get at least a couple of tiers going, and then I just tried 15 one day and it worked. But yeah, I don't really, like I said, I did a lot of research because I spent money on the game. I did research because I was like, all right, what am I spending money on? Because before I spend money, let me make sure that it's not on trash.
God, if only everyone did that, man. You know?
I mean, it costs a lot of money. You don't want to make crazy mistakes, right?
Right. So then I didn't, and then I ended up, like I said, I 60'd those champs, and then a double ancient weekend came up. And or a double void, because I ended up pulling an Arbiter or a double void and like the Zavia Draco combo, Bad L combo, and a double ancient. So I kind of just got I got a pretty quick start.
So since you're on to such a lightning start, where do you think you can still improve? Do you want to upgrade your spider team, your clan boss? Could you get a bit more damage on? Like, is there any? Are you focused on faction?
Yeah, I mean, I could do. Yeah, I could do clan boss. I'm making a 2. If I could get a Septimus, I'd be happy because then I'd do 2 Mania, 2 Draco, Septimus.
Yeah.
I'm all about the unkillable. So, right now I'm gonna do 3 Maneater, 2 Draco, and just 2 key it.
Right.
But everything else, I mean, I have a 26-second dragon.
Ooh,
whoa, that's quick.
let's talk about that a second. Who's in that team?
That's very quick.
That is Seer, Seer, Zavia, Renegade, Bad L, Draco.
What?
Whoa.
Here's Zavia, Bad L, Draco.
So yeah, Renegade is instead of Kaima, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like average run is probably like 36 seconds, but it's done it at 26.
That's kind of crazy.
Can I request a video on that? Holy crap. Oh.
Ice Golem 37 seconds.
Oh, mate. Okay.
Okay, well.
20. Spider 20, I do 20 seconds, but I could do it in 10 manual.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then Fire Knight 51 seconds.
Fire Knight 51 seconds.
My god, you got
team.
some nice heroes for that.
Same team with the Draco, Zavia, Renegade, Seer. And then Coldheart, I think I use or something. But yeah. So, I mean, honestly, probably just faction war teams.
So
is what I need to work on.
Do you have videos on all those teams on your YouTube?
Yeah, I do.
Chat, go check out Verdy on YouTube. I'm literally going to go there as soon as the podcast is done and just, I don't know, drool over those times. That's amazing, man. Congratulations. Like, I take it, so speed running is kind of important. Was it important? Was you trying to shave off, like, second per second? Because I've been trying to do it for a
it was
while.
just because there's so much farming to do.
Yeah.
The issue is that I am, like, you don't get a lot of gear that's usable. So you have to run like what 200-300 dragons to get a couple pieces of gear.
Yeah.
So I try to do that in the shortest amount of time. Plus for the tournaments, just kind of go in there and set it on overnight.
Yeah.
And hopefully make people not compete. It usually works. Like I'll get so many points in one night, people will just be like, "Yeah, I'm good," so I don't have to actually spend more energy on tournaments than I want to.
Mate, that's still really crazy times. That's mental. And the last one for the origin story, buddy. What are your favourite champs and team, or champs or team? Any particular favourite champions or any particular
champion? Definitely Zavia.
Yeah,
Zavia is like she's carried me through like all content that I could ever do. And then I mean, I like Seer. I like Seer a lot.
Oh, amazing character, yeah.
And then I love my Draco. I mean, I use Draco in everything. There's not one team that I have that doesn't have Draco in it. So yeah, a damaged Draco is kind of like my staple.
Mate,
that's how I killed the Ice Golem. Just bounce. If a hit bounces from the ad to the Golem, it's a one shot. So.
Chat just told me that your Renegade is level 40 as well. Any particular reason for that? Because I kept mine at 50. I'm just wondering why you kept.
I don't know. I mean, I just had her at level 1. I was doing these runs at level 1 Renegade.
Okay, well.
So she doesn't need to be leveled. She doesn't do anything besides. She doesn't take a turn first turn because everyone's dead. Then second wave she resets, and then she can die. I don't need her for anything else.
So I realised that out with the Paragons. My first, I think I got a Paragon really early on. So I was like, yeah, I'll level him up, and then realised that I can just keep one at 30. So that's why my arena team has one at 60 and one at 30, pretty much.
Yeah, I literally just leveled them in Dragon.
Yeah.
Or I level her in Dragon, and then as she gets to 40 I mean, I would have maybe 50'd her, but I don't see a reason. It slows my time down if she's alive because she takes a turn. I don't want her taking turns. She only needs to do that one reset on wave 2 to get the rest of the team technically can function without her.
Oh, I never thought of doing that. I might be nerfing my Kaimar pretty soon. Okay.
I mean, Kaimar is different though. I feel like Kaimar's better.
He needs books though, and I just got so many other priorities with books. To be fair, but Yeah, I'll have to work on him. Okay, well that's Verdy's origin story. Thanks a lot for that, man. It's great to have you on. I am literally amazed on some of those times, and I'm going to be definitely checking out your YouTube much more thoroughly after the podcast. So thanks a lot for that. So let's kind of move on to the start of the topics today. So we're going to be talking about, we have a 10 times Bannerlord event at the moment. We've got a little while on this at the moment. Now, before we kind of like give our verdict on whether you should or shouldn't pull, I kind of want to talk about the characters a little bit first. Let's start with the epics. Do any of you guys use a Hordin or a Rowan at all?
No.
I don't.
No?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I have it on the people's accounts.
Yeah. So I've seen these around, and I've never really used. I know people use Hordin quite a lot because they don't have another alternative. It grants an extra turn, so they might put a Relentless or something if they have that. But yeah, like the epics themselves aren't very sort of eye-catching. They're not gonna like break through any times or anything on your accounts, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna change. They're not game-changing.
No, exactly. So
I feel like Hoarding needs a lot of gear, and Rowan's a decent poisoner, but Hoarding to be effective needs like really good gear.
Yeah,
I feel like
Rowan could be so amazing. She looks amazing. If they just made her like Aethar or even like Kale, this move right here should be a 3-turn cooldown to apply 4 poisons at 5%.
Yeah, her poison, like she can be she's a better poisoner than like some of the rares, but she needs books, and then she's not.
Yeah, 75%. Okay. What, 65? It's only like a 60. If she had 100% chance to apply here on a 4-turn cooldown, no, a 3-turn cooldown, then she would be like a sweet alternative to a lot of the other champions we have out there, and she wouldn't be overpowered at all.
Right. Yeah, I don't think so at all. And she's void, so technically she should be better than like Aethar, right?
Right. And I'm hoping they change that. If they change that to her, she would be fun.
Yeah. I think she would be really good. She has potential, but needs a slight rework still, I feel like.
Like many characters, I suppose. I mean, and Hordin needing gear. Again, aesthetically looks great.
Yeah, Hordin looks beast. Hordin looks really.
He also costs you $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$50, you can have it right away.
Yeah, you can have a Hordin for $50 if you want.
So I started an alt account the other day actually because I started up a new clan, and you could literally buy Mother Superior for $4.99 or something. I was like, when did that happen? I was like, whoa.
That's been a little while now, which is actually pretty cool. I don't mind that one.
Yeah.
Even if they put Apothecary there, which Apothecary, you know how amazing Apothecary is.
Yeah, and then for $5, they'll be actually cool for new players. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Because dude, without an Apothecary, man, that's a rough start.
My story on Apothecary, Verdy, is I started like 18 months ago, right? And there was no forums or YouTubers or anything like that when I started. I fed Apothecary. Because I needed the food for my Gallic at the time, and I went a whole year without another Apothecary, man. A whole year.
They were like, "Oh, you're gonna feed this? All right, there you go."
Yeah. So a whole year. I've kind of grown past him now. I have 2 Apothecaries. I haven't even used them. I just don't bother with him anymore. So yeah.
I mean, by the time it's like that. It's that early push, right? It's gonna get you through the dungeons. It's gonna get you through like everything that you need to kind of do. Yeah. Decent on clan boss without a counter. Yeah. But yeah. Now it's like I don't use Apothecary.
Just completely off topic. I just pulled a Sepulture Sentinel. She has like 4.9 in ratings. Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
With 251 speed, you can keep up block debuffs up the whole match. She's got a 4-turn cooldown, but she's got attack down on A1, defense up, and block debuffs on the same move.
Yeah, she's
very good.
Yeah, I feel pretty lucky then. Sorry, I was just...
Mate, you're good.
Yeah, no. Pulls would definitely be like, bro.
Yeah,
it's definitely worth interrupting.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
congrats, man. Kind of moving on to the legends. So Baron, any of you guys tried out a Baron before? So all of these 4 legends I do not have, so I've been kind of tempted to open up a few. But
I want Septimus really bad. Septimus is key to, I think, 1 key Ultra Nightmare, or close to 1 key in Ultra Nightmare.
Looks amazing as well.
He hits really hard. But yeah, I don't have Septimus, but I've used him a lot. Baron hits like a truck. Don't have him either. But yeah, Baron's cool.
Yeah, I heard Baron was good.
Raglan is obviously very useful as well.
Yeah, Raglan's really good in PvP.
Oof.
Baron, I have always thought that he looks very strong. I've never used him myself, but he looks like he's a pretty good champion.
Yeah, he is strong, and they I think they did a little bit of a rework on him as well recently, or
Oh,
who knows if it was recently or not.
They might have done.
He definitely, I think he got like some multiplier changes or something. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember, but
wow, he looks good though.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, he is hard.
But ripped off the bold. A few of you have got this ripped off though, right?
Verdy the Bold.
Yeah, it doesn't look half as good as the
Very
others.
bold
but,
in the house.
Yeah, he's I mean, that's the thing.
It's gonna be changed. It's gonna be changed on Tuesday, hopefully.
oh,
yeah,
yeah, what is that
he's
change?
supposed to double.
Well, it's gonna be his multiplier for his additional damage is gonna be multiplicative. So whatever critical damage you have, it's
That's
gonna be
Double,
if you
right?
have 300, yeah, it's gonna be double that. So it's gonna be at 600%. We've never been able to take any champion that high. Like, there's no champion in the game that we've ever been able to bring up to 500 critical damage, 600 critical damage. So we don't even know what it's gonna be like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
we're gonna
god.
have to do some testing. It could be good. It could just be a normal hit. You know, there could be diminishing returns. We don't really know. I doubt it. I think it's gonna hit hard, but we'll see.
I think he is going to do a lot.
He might break a
Maybe
few
the
things.
first-
Because if you have like 500 or 600% attack damage, even his AO1 attacking all enemies would probably do some nice damage.
Yeah, it would. He needs another little bit of a buff, like my salad got, and then he'd be good.
A buff like his? Oh my god,
My salad's ridiculous.
he is strong.
Uh,
strong.
Yes, I know it sounds amazing when I say my
He's
salad.
crazy.
So in a kind of summary, these champions are very desirable and they can be very useful, but really, the chances haven't changed to get them, right? So it's just hold off for the 2x steal in everyone's opinions, or are they really worth going for? What are your thoughts? Optical, do you have any of these? You don't have any of these. You gonna try and go for any of these?
I got hoarded.
Oh, you got legends wise.
I mean, I've pulled for people's accounts before on these, and in all my videos, I was like, "Yo, I don't really like these 10x events."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had pretty good luck. I mean, I pulled 2 Venuses on that last event.
Yeah.
Out of like 16 shards, both. So,
Nice.
I mean, that's the thing. If you're missing just one, like me personally, I'm missing like I don't have any legendary counters.
Yeah.
I don't have like Duchess, and I don't have Septimus.
Right.
So like it's almost
yeah.
worth
Duchess
pulling
so
from
bad.
me, because if I got a Septimus, that would be like 1 out of the 4 champions that I want.
Right.
Yeah, I also really want that. I think it comes with what you need, that if you want to focus on it or not.
But I feel like no, the rates are not good to pull a legendary. So you have to get lucky.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
there
if
is
you have
such a large
you have a
amount
bunch
of
of
them.
sacreds. A bunch of sacreds if you pulled right now. There's a, I mean, because I feel like when you have a double sacred chance or whatever.
Yeah.
I've pulled back to back on people's accounts, say on sacreds with no double chance, and I've pulled 20 without getting a legendary. So I feel like it's all RNG.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Sue, any summarizing thoughts on this event in particular?
Yeah, I like to wait for 2x. Even if it was 10 times for Draco, people get tempted. If it was a 10 times for Skull Crusher, I would say definitely try it out maybe. But I like 2x. 2x summon, because especially if you don't have that many epics, it's just a time to rein in epics like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's a good time to summon.
But
I don't
it
like
is.
10 times.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of Optical. Anything to add to that, buddy? Are you saving your shards? Are you chipping in?
I went in. I had like 18 ancients and a void, so I was just like, whatever. Let's just see.
Did you get anything?
What'd you get?
Anything. Nothing. A finesse.
Nothing.
Well, that's the thing. I did so many summons. I actually
A
did quite a few. I
previous
did
10x event person.
Yeah.
Well, we did 100 summons recently, right? Just yesterday, I guess. Whenever it went live, we did 100 ancient shards, and we got quite a few epics, like more epics than we should have, but none of them were hoarded. So
I pulled 130 ancients on a guy's account last night and got Manaya, and Drexthar.
Right. And did you get a Horden at all? Right, you got no legendary.
Got
right
a bunch
there.
of Hordens too, like 8 Hordens probably.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
At least you
some
got
people
something
it's hot. Somebody just messaged me in chat. They're like, "Hey, look, not to piss you off, but I had one Sacred and Septimus popped out." I'm like, "Dude,
Wow, that's
Oh
congratulations.
wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That's such.
How you gonna piss Verdy off? He
Yep.
got lucky day one. Do you know what I mean? Is that what you're on about?
he got like the day
What
one."
could
Yeah.
Verdy say? So we're all right. Congrats on that pull, man. I literally just opened up a nation shard and I just got an apothecary. I wanna hit something. Anyway, but that's the way it goes. Apothecary, I hate you so. Anyway, okay, so yeah, that's like the 10 times, right? That's basically what's going on. You guys can each make your own decisions whether you want to save or not. And
Well,
yeah,
I just
there
opened
we
up
go.
13, so.
Well, it looks like we convinced John to open up some shards, so there we go.
Yes.
Good stuff.
You got a sepulcher out of it though.
He
Not
did.
bad.
Yeah, I got a good champion, so I'm not going to complain. That was worth the opening, I think. It was only 13 shards, so.
Yeah, exactly. Getting a good epic that you don't have that out of 13 shards is actually pretty rare. Like,
Yeah. Okay, I feel lucky now. I think your luck rubbed off on me through this podcast, to be honest. So thank you.
that's perfect. I still don't have a Sandlash Survivor. I wouldn't mind pulling that.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
in my vault.
She's so good. She's actually crazy good.
I don't know.
Fine.
Where is she efficient? Where is she? Where are you guys?
Clan
gonna use
boss.
her? Oh,
Clan
really?
boss, yeah.
See, that is the one
She-
thing I need to step up.
She increases your defense. You can pretty much have a permanent defense up and permanent ally protect.
Really? Okay.
She extends. She doesn't extend
the buffs.
Yeah, she doesn't extend like unkillable, and she doesn't extend block damage, which that would be broken if she did. But she
Right.
does extend all other buffs. So I think it's really good.
Okay. Well, yeah, I've heard everyone talk about it, but I've just been so prioritised on other things. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I have to check her out for my Clan Boss team, especially. So I've got double counter attack, so maybe she even help out with that. That'd be pretty cool. Just on the champions sort of collect. Do you guys are you trying to get like one of everything? Are you just happy with what you get? Do you have nearly one of everything already? Like, what are your whole collections looking like? I mean, let's start with Optical. I'm sure your collection is pretty massive at the moment, buddy.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of
Whale.
Legos.
What a whale. What does he have? What doesn't he have?
I have like 8 or 9
Right.
Legos, so I want more.
Okay, but you've only been playing since the start of the year, though, right? So you've done
since
pretty well.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky.
So John,
As far as which Legos I got.
yeah.
Now that's the question.
Right? You got the RNG luck.
RNG
Lady luck is on
loves
his
me.
side.
What 8 legends do you have?
Crap. Let me look.
Since you brought it up.
Well, I have Siphi and Rotos.
Yeah,
so.
Siphi and Rotos
Oh
is
my
a good
God.
start.
Get
So-
out
It's a
of
nice
so-
combination, though.
The story behind that, buddy.
Siphi is.
He had 3 void shards.
Yeah.
He had 3 void shards, and he got Siphi. He wasn't going to do Rotos, and he got Siphi from one of those 3 void shards, and then it pretty much made him do Rotos. Yeah,
Yeah, out of 3.
yeah.
And then I got
Yeah,
light-
3
I got
voids,
Light
and then
Sword
that,
out of those 3
and
too.
then you wanted
That's
to do
crazy.
Rotos right after that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna do Sepulcher because she's awesome. I was like, man, I'm not gonna grind this, and then I pulled Siphi. I was like, man, I'm about to grind this.
That's amazing.
Dude, yeah, dude, that's a great. I mean, Siphi's great anywhere, except she doesn't work on the speed run.
Right. But she
Well,
gets you to
no,
where you wanna
her
go.
buffs don't get registered by Karma, by Seer. Seer and Siphi don't work together.
What?
Really?
She doesn't
Wow.
suck
Yeah,
her
I did a video on that. As soon as
What?
she came out, you can't do like for example, I'll put the same speed Mausoleum Mage in the group and it works. You put
She
Siphi in
won't
the group and it doesn't
She
work.
won't eat her buffs.
Yeah, she won't. She does her damn crit move first.
Weird.
Seer does.
Oh, but she'll come back around though and do it eventually though.
Yeah, but I mean, I do it with Bad L.
Right.
So like speed runs don't work. Like, yes, she'll do the buffs, but speed runs don't work, which is silly. She's like the best candidate for speed runs. I mean, Siphi can do because she's so fast normally. Nobody builds a slow Siffy.
Right.
So she has to revive and everything else.
I use her in Clan Boss. I love her.
Oh yeah, she's great everywhere.
Yeah.
Optical, what are your 8 legends? So we've got Rotos and Siffy. What are your
Roto.
others?
Okay, let me see if I could just remember off the top of my head.
I thought you were looking for
Rotos.
Okay, we're good.
Siffy. I'll bring it up on my phone while I'm trying to think of it off the top of my head. So Roto, Siffy, Susie, Whirlim, of course.
Yeah.
And
Everyone's got Whirlim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whirlim. And I just pulled Cythalia.
She's really good.
Cythalia.
I love
Dang,
Cythalia.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice pull.
Nice.
Yeah, so her just got Arbiter recently too.
Nice. Game changer.
Roll or missions?
Congratulations.
From the missions, yep. From my missions.
The fact
I
that
got
you've done those
Rosin.
missions in 4 months is pretty impressive as well, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Did you have a hard time with anything on the missions? Was Spiders 20 hard for you? Anything?
Siffy changed all my dungeons, so
So
Yeah.
Made it all easy.
she
Siffy
helped.
is
And then I
broken.
have miscreated monster too.
Oh God.
Like I pulled him early, and then Mother Good. So I have Lysandra, and then Rosin, and Ghostborn, and Angar.
Angar's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I got Angar a year ago, and I know he's been fixed since, but
he was my first.
I've never
legendary.
shown him the love that he deserves. I need to gear him up properly.
Yeah, he's for arena now. He's pretty. There's a couple of teams that have him in platinum.
Yeah.
That there's one team that I can beat, but the other one I stay away from. I can't beat it. Angar kills me.
Just finished. Was that Faction Wars today? I just finished Faction Wars 21 today
Nice.
with Angar in my group.
On Orcs, yeah, I don't have.
Dang.
Yeah, I only have undead, dwarves, and high elves. 21.
Who did you use for damage on your dwarves?
21.
I did Tormund, Molly, Trunda, Mountain King,
and Mountain King. Okay, all right.
and Jarl.
Yeah, so I've got more defensive. I've got a Tormund, 2 Mauleys, a rearguard sergeant, and a bulwark. So that's the best of what I have. So yeah, a Trunda would make sense, and a probably Mountain King as well. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I have all dwarf Legos. I'm actually gonna do a all dwarf arena team.
That would be super fun to.
I'm going to
try.
just give my Molly my Arbiter gear, so she'll have over 300 speed.
Yeah.
Just go and provoke, and then Trunda can one-shot teams pretty much.
So chat is literally saying, "Damn, Verdy has all the damn Legos." Okay, so
Yeah.
what is your collection like, Verdy? Your collection sounds rather massive. How many characters?
No, I
do you
mean,
not...
I just have a bunch of. I feel like I have a lot of dupes now. I pulled out of my sacreds. I pulled the dupes Thalia.
Yeah.
But I don't have any legendary counters. So I don't have Valkyrie or Martyr.
Right.
I don't have Septimus, Minaya. I feel like I'm still missing a lot of stuff. No Roche.
Right.
No really Void Legos.
Yeah. I think the list of the legendaries you don't have is actually smaller than the ones that you do have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Fushan. I don't have Chris. I only have Smash Lord and
oh yeah,
and Brachus for my Skinwalkers. But yeah, like the ones that I really want would be like Big Un.
I really
Oh,
want
yeah,
them
me
too.
too.
yeah.
Vizier,
seems like such a
Valkyrie,
cool
Martyr, and then like Duchess. Lonicus is cool too. I mean, there's a lot that I don't have still. Honestly, I
Yeah,
have a
she
lot
would
of
be
dupes.
great.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
love to have her to play with in Arena.
Yeah, I have a lot of dupes.
You mentioned Brachus
Oh.
in there. Did you do that fusion? Or
Yes,
did you pull?
yes.
So did you do the Harvest Jack fusion before that?
Yeah, I do all the fusions except the lizard. I didn't do the lizard.
So the only one I didn't do was Brachus, purely because I'd just done Harvest Jack, and that was just too much for me to do after Harvest Jack. You were like pretty much a new player back then? How did you find doing those fusions back to back like that? Because a lot of people weren't happy, and I just I waited till Tormund for them after that.
I mean, I just did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't an issue for me. I had a lot of resources.
Right.
So Just the way I play through, like I'll farm potions and everything, so I never really have to play. I never have to grind those.
Fair enough, man. Yeah, it was just it was the one that was just too much, too quick for me personally. So I took a skip on that one, and I kind of regret it, to be fair. But
Brackus is cool. Brackus is cool, but I mean,
you just got to get
it's not game breaking
right?
or anything.
You know, yeah. I mean, he could help out in Finite, I suppose, a little bit more. But yeah, it is what it is. Stu, what's your collection looking like, man? How are you going on your collection?
Pretty good. I need a Draco or a Venus, and I would love to get something like a Lanicus for Arena. Definitely.
Lanicus.
Other than that, I'm pretty good. I just need a CP. I'll be set.
Yeah,
CP.
Give me that CP love.
I'd get double authentication on your account, Optical, if I were you, mate. I tell you.
Yeah, see, I'd be happy with Duchess. Duchess would be fine. Actually, honestly, I don't even care about Duchess anymore. I just want Madame, so I can deal with Krisk.
Oh yeah, if you don't have Madame.
I find
Madame Suri is my
I
favorite.
find Rotos
Everybody
deals
needs
with
that.
Krisk pretty. Oh, maybe I'm on a too lower level in Arena, but yeah, Rotos seems to deal with Krisk pretty well, honestly.
I mean, yeah, until you get into those like
Plat arenas,
crazy
yeah.
Krisk. Yeah. When I climb into a platinum,
War Mother.
Oh,
Krisk is my only problem.
Chris, is your only issue there? Yeah. Pretty sweet.
I don't like Krisk. I don't like
Well,
going
you don't have a
against
Madame,
Krisk.
like you said, you just need that. You're set.
Yeah, I just need to take away debuff. I mean, take away buffs.
yeah, see, yeah. I tried to have Sia in Arena, but she just, I don't know, I couldn't quite get the speed on. I don't think. But
Who,
anyway.
Madame?
No, Sia, just to rip off those
Oh,
buffs.
Sia, yeah.
Yeah. But I use her in too many other areas for speed runs, so I was like, I'll just take someone else. And so I've got that troll team in Arena. Okay, so moving on to like the champion training tourney. So some of you guys in chat, or many of you guys in chat, probably haven't had a champion training tourney before, right? This might be your first one. I think the last one we had was possibly before Tormin, around Christmas time. So it's been like
Lysandra.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's been a hot minute now. So this is probably a first time experience for you guys. So what did you guys do? Any kind of preparation for champion training? Was you ready and loaded with food? Do you have a strategy to build food quickly? So what are your thoughts on the champion training tournament?
I will not do another champion training tournament. Is my thoughts on it. I did the Lysandra one and I won it. I had like 60,000 points in one day.
Yeah,
I'm good.
That's
I'm
crazy.
good with ever doing.
Crazy.
I did 19 hours of straight farming, and then I did probably another 20 hours or so after that. I had to go to like over 100,000 points on that. I'm good with ever doing that again, unless especially because then I pulled the Lysandra. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
month later. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, then you
I
pull
was
one
like,
after?
wow. Oh yeah, I pulled one after. I was like, wow. Yeah, I was good. I'm good with champion training tournaments. I mean, unless there's like if Valk was in it, then I'd go for it. It would be my Valk again. But
so I
yeah.
take it you weren't leveling the 1s and 2s and 3s. You had so many shards and resources, you were just feeding them into each other to create space and start farming the 4s and 5s, right? Or something like that.
yeah, I mean, no, I was farming 2s.
Okay.
I was making 2s and into 3s,
Yeah.
but I wasn't. But no, I don't use the 1-star food.
I wonder about all those points. How many 6-stars is all that leveling worth? How many 6-stars
I
could you
mean,
have made?
a lot.
So
I made a
Zeal,
lot of 6 stars.
yeah, Zeal is on 65,000 points right now. By the way, if any of you guys in the top 3, top 5 are actually watching this podcast, get in touch. I would love to hear about your experience of leveling up food at this magnitude.
Yeah, I mean, what he said, 65,000.
Yeah, we've
Yes,
still
I
got
did that.
a week to go.
I did that in a day.
That's
did that in a
ridiculous.
day?
Was in a day.
I can't. That's so much leveling. Oh my god.
So yeah, I was like number 3rd globally, and I wasn't using brews because people are like the dudes that do it really fast just use brews.
And this
Yeah.
was pre-pandemic, right? This
It's
is
a lot of work to level. I feel like to level up champions in this game. It's really a lot of work.
It is. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
literally
really
I did a
is.
19-hour stream, and I just did nothing but.
Well, it's not a lot of work if you're taking your time and you're enjoying the game and you're doing it. It's a lot of work if you're going to rush and do it within this event period. That's
That's
why
a
I don't like it.
burnout,
I don't like to rush. I like to take my time and relax. So
Well, at least
Yeah,
they're
plus,
listening, and they've tripled the amount of legendary books that you get. Hey, they're listening.
Yeah,
Jack.
I mean, I guess.
I was
I
being
just
sort
can't.
of sarcastic. I mean, it's been one
Yeah.
legendary book for like a year, right? And it's
Yeah.
like they've heard us. You know, they have upped it, but it's still. I mean, you could buy
I mean,
books
that's
for
the thing.
cheaper.
It's still legendary books for summons. I mean, for like summoning tournaments, and you still need to spend money for them. And what a damn store, like a guild store, arena store. You know, you get points for doing arena, and then you can use those points to buy stuff with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Including
love that
legendary books.
actually.
Like that's
That's definitely
That's
been
like-
brought up, and hopefully that's not too far along. But yeah,
But we need the infamous friend system, the one and the only.
Jeez.
yeah.
Um,
And like something for dupes. That's like my major thing. Like
Yeah,
quality of life wise.
Yep.
I hate the dupes.
And then yeah. I mean,
I have 2 Rorschachs though, so I suppose I could somehow do something with them, but I don't know what exactly.
you don't really need 2 though. One's plenty for unkillable team, and then in arena
Yeah.
team also one's plenty. I mean, you could use 2 maybe in faction wars.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, it could be useful there.
so I've got 2 martyrs, and I use one in clan
Oh,
wars,
wow.
and I use the second one in faction wars, and that is about it. And I've got 2 Mauleys, and they're both in faction wars. I had them in the troll arena team at one point.
See, I personally don't know what I would do with the counter, and like I want Valkyrie to build an actual team,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure I would go right back to my unkillable team.
Yeah,
Yeah, but between Valkyrie and Martyr, like which is the best one of those 2? Would you guys
I
say?
mean,
What
for
team are you
dungeons, personally, I
For
feel like
clan
Martyr.
boss also.
Oh, clan
Oh.
boss, I think Valkyrie.
For Val?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Val.
I see. Valkyrie.
Yeah, Val, because that shield is you don't need lifesteal anymore, because that shield will make you pretty much live up until you take too much damage.
Oh well, that's actually very nice. I didn't. Yeah, but I
So
understand.
like,
that for shield
I
is
did a
good.
video actually on. We were just building it, so it wasn't too key yet, but we were hitting it for like 34 million with no poisoner.
Okay.
Yal, Rosin, Tyrell, Valkyrie, and Skullcrusher.
That's an insane
34
damage
million
without
on
poison.
Ultra Nightmare.
My
So
goodness.
now we have Altan instead of Tyrell. And yeah, Yal just does so much damage. But everyone's in Savage gear.
So you've
So
been
Savage
farming
gear
a
on your
lot of
DPS.
Savage gear. Okay.
Hey.
Well, no, it wasn't on mine account. I just built stuff for people. I'm like, yo, we're doing a video on this.
Yeah. Mate, that's crazy.
But yeah, I don't have that many. Like Stu used to farm so much dragon. Stu probably has good gear. Like good enough gear for stuff like that.
I mean, if you look at his silver count, then if it's anything like that, then yeah. Stu, what is your silver
wait.
count at the moment?
Yeah.
630 million.
You have 630 million. So
Holy.
And he's running low. Oh.
I just need to take a //cheat/add silver 100 million or something.
Yeah. Mate, has anyone got a billion silver before yet?
We
You're going to
need
be our
another
first billionaire,
Spider
Stu.
I haven't tried it. I've been up to 750 million. That's it. That's the highest I've been up.
I think you should be our
That's
first
so
billionaire
ridiculous.
in the
And
game.
then,
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah,
took a
the
little break from the
billionaire.
game.
I have an
and now-
account. I have an account with like 300, but my account has like 130.
I just can't not
My
spend
God.
it. I just can't not
I have
spend
27 or 26.9 million. I feel like a poor person here.
it. Faction Wars is a
Well, I mean,
massive drain.
it's all because of farming. Like, because all my stuff is pretty much what I do is I leveled all the stuff in my inventory.
Yeah.
So when I want to equip something, it's already leveled. Or I just need to take it from +12 to +16 if it's not a legendary piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, mate, that's so nuts. So, Stu, like, kind of going back to the champion training tournament, buddy. Like, how many points do you have? Are you kind of going hard on it, or are you giving this one a miss? What are you doing? How are you doing?
No,
in your
every
bracket?
time. Because I always just level up champions whenever I want to level them up for videos or just
Yeah.
for fun. So when these things come up, I don't even pay attention to it. Like literally, if I have a champion that I want to bring up, I'll do it during. Like I don't even pay attention to it.
Right.
I don't even recognize that it's there. If I just want to level a champion, I will. Other than that, I don't even look at it really. Because I usually get relentless gear from all the other events. This one is very nice, but it's just too much. It's too much work, really, is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
yeah, see, I would do it if I had the raid pass, but I don't have the raid pass.
It's a hassle. Plus, we got a fire tournament going on, right? Fire Night tournament. We got to run that.
Is there a finite tournament going on?
There's a finite, but no one's really caring about it in my bracket, honestly.
Finite tournaments because they're really bad prizes.
Right.
Like, there's a global bracket, guys. A global bracket.
Yeah, with one legendary book. And Gods and Legends and the Ancient Order.
You gotta stop Gods and Legends, man. You can't let them rule over everything.
I know, Gods and Legends and the Ancient Order, and Stew is there in 4th, Murder Inc. in 6th. Stew, you show him, man.
Where am I at? Where am I at?
You're 4th on the finite global, yeah.
They're keeping me down on 4th. They're pushing me out, man.
Why are you grinding fire now, you sicko?
They're mean mugging me.
Yeah, why?
They're like blocking me out.
Well, I mean, I would be, but like I'm free to play on raid until I get.
Yeah, well, Fire Knight's awesome. Fire Knight has amazing gear.
Yeah, new clan boss and whatchamacallit. What else do I want? Oh yeah, Void Tower. Hydra, clan boss, and Void Tower. I'm stuck on that.
I don't want it. I honestly don't want anything from the list. I just want the fame. That's it. Just the fame and the glory.
Clout.
That's it. That's all I want. I don't want any of those rewards. I don't care less about that.
I actually got Chosen's time wrong. Whoops.
I want to see new stuff. I want new stuff to kill. That's what I want.
Me too. I want like a Void Tower or people. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like I've already seen it. Like we've seen the teaser PowerPoint or whatever that was. Ever since that, I've been like super stuck on it because I'd rather not see anything, right? But if I see something, then I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? I want it.
Yeah,
the artifact, there. I mean, I was happy with the artifact sorting. It made my life a lot easier.
Right.
Because getting onto a person's account is crazy. If you don't have that.
Some of the things that you must see. Can we talk about some bad Great Halls? What's the worst bad Great Hall that you've seen? Because we got brought up last week, I think, or the week before.
Yeah, I've seen some just where they go into everything.
Yeah.
They don't focus one point for like the mission.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess eventually you're going to level everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally, I'm a big supporter of accuracy first.
Yep, that's what I've done. Yep.
Because I mean, building people Spider 20 teams without accuracy gear, like without accuracy leveled up in the Great Hall or Clan Boss, like they want to do Ultra Nightmare, and I put a 6-star banner on, and I only have 96 accuracy. And I'm like, wait a second, are you telling me that I need to get 130 more accuracy from gear? What?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, that's a lot. You know. Yeah. Then all your focus becomes just accuracy.
Yeah, I feel
can't
like
build anything else.
Yeah.
I feel like like in Platinum, like it's all about that accuracy and resistance if you want to do stuff, and speed obviously. But if you don't have like a good resistance and you face a tournament team, then you can get kind of screwed because you gotta buff yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I just one-shot tournament.
That's the best way to go about it.
I just Protoss tournament. He's done.
Yeah.
But you guys like pushing plat because of the time zone, right? It's like the clan boss time zone is for Europeans because we get void mainly. Even though I haven't hit void in so long in my clan, but like Europeans tend to get void on clan boss, and you guys like in Americas you get the arena time. So it's
at 4, right? Isn't it? It's for me. It's at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning is the reset.
Oh really? Oh mate. So
yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. Okay.
The reset. Yeah, the reset for stateside is really bad for everybody.
Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. It's awful. And honestly, dude, I climbed into like top 30. I was like 34th 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's like I woke up the next day and I had like 4 losses and like 3 wins in defense. But somehow I was 1,000 points away from platinum again.
What the? I don't understand that.
Well, some people would rather get in platinum last minute than.
Well, no, it's because the point system keeps like people still feed and everything, so the threshold becomes so much higher that if you're actually playing. Yeah. Can't stay in there. Maybe, it's awful. The system is really bad for
they should I actually don't know how they
tiers of platinum.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, they should have different time zones where it ends. On is that what you're saying? Like different?
Well, no, they should just have 4 different tiers. Like we have gold.
Tiers. Yeah, like gold 4. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, like they should be platinum 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that platinum 4 is that toxic stuff. You know, for the top 100 players that are ridiculous.
Yeah, I
but it's really
agree
just
with you there.
Resources.
So I've just gone up to the top players on Platinum, and the top guy is there is Baby Crying, and T Swift is number 2. Oh, that kind of that made me laugh a little bit.
Dude, 10,000, 10,353 points. Like,
yeah. There's issues there,
what?
Parium.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have, and the thing is, they did that whole thing where they lowered the amount of points that you can get, or the amount of times you can hit the same person. It's still 10 times in a day, so 10 times a day times 30.
Well, 10 and then it's 15 minutes every 15 minutes after that.
Right.
So if
it's
up,
like,
they can just...
yeah, a whole clan can still feed each other. It doesn't change anything. It's such a worthless change. It's like, guys, that's not gonna fix anything.
Someone, what was it? Someone said they were top 30 yesterday, and today in the morning they were like 4,200 points to platinum or something.
Oh, platinum's serious nowadays. Reset is insane. If you look at reset, even hours before reset, especially the last hour, it doesn't matter. It's crazy. All 300 is crazy because people don't have anything to do nowadays, and they've all flipped focus to Platinum Arena, and people are getting faster and faster all the time. They're getting lucky with glyphs. They're getting lucky with drops. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it is
people are really going nuts.
They all have CPs and Hedgies and Rotos.
I don't mind Hegemon at all. I just don't
I would love a Hegemon because of
no. I mean, I don't mind facing Hegemon. I'll slap the shit out of Hegemon with my Mountain
King. Yeah. But I think if someone built like a Hegemon with like 500 accuracy, I think they probably could do some damage with the skill lock, unless you're quicker.
I think that. Yeah, exactly. I think with the Hegemon, people don't build them with enough damage. I feel like too much accuracy, because there's not that many resistance teams anymore.
Yeah, there's
not that many. I mean, if you go to top players, all their power is like there's a lot of 100. Like 208.
And they're mostly running like the speed aura, not like a resistance
215, 227, yeah. I mean, they have some resistance, but honestly, their resistance comes from Great Hall. Because their Great Halls are maxed.
Man, that's crazy.
On like the top 20 or 30.
Yeah, what's the highest powered teams you guys have seen?
I've seen a
highest 420 or 430.
430k?
Yeah.
Oh my god. People are crazy. Imagine just how much power that is per hero.
Well, yeah, it's just stacked resistance, you know? It's
resistance really is a power booster. What, there was a, what's a top 12 person or something? No, top, where are they? They're...
Mad Lil Will has a 426,000 in the top there.
Yeah. I guess,
which
that's a lot of power.
Insane.
Somebody in my chat is saying this all 500k team.
500k. I can't oh my god, people like even though it can kind of be useless because it's a resistance team or whatever, still kind of cool to see someone with like a 500k team power. Like,
yeah, I mean it's meant
ridiculous
for you to not attack it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a scare tactic.
It is a scare tactic.
Like that's top 5 person. I don't think you could crowd control. I don't think you could do much debuffs to the top 5 right now.
Stu, how much power do you have on one of your characters, man? You got some really tough power characters going on in some of your collection. I think the highest.
I don't think so. Well, it's all about if you have high resistance, you're gonna have much higher player power. That's all it is.
Yeah. Right.
So when you come up against a team like that in arena and you see that they have really high player power, then more than likely you know they have a high resistance. So
I think
that's really. I mean, if you look at all those gods and legend players and all those people, they just put a whole bunch of resistance gear on their inventory people.
Yeah.
And just put a whole bunch of gear on them, and then you can inflate your whole total. Like right now, I've got 6.3 million, something like that, for player power.
Right.
But if I wanted to, I could throw a whole bunch of crap into my guys.
Yeah, I don't do any of that resistance stuff.
and you can
Yeah,
you
I
can
have
inflate that a lot.
3.2
But
mil.
as far as arenas talking, yeah, it just means they have high resistance.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
Mountain King that's 68,000 power.
Right.
That's
Like
quite...
legitimately,
Like this.
no resistance.
Okay, well, that's
Easy.
pretty impressive.
So
Yeah, no resistance.
I've got 70,000 on my Morley, and she
Look at-
has 340 resistance. 360, sorry.
My Skull Lord has 65k. I don't know why.
Yeah, my Skull Lord is at 58. I was quite surprised by that as well. He's only in lifesteal gear. Next to no resistance.
Who?
Yeah,
Skull
what
Lord?
is that about? Why is it so low? Why is it so high?
I don't know.
Maybe he has high resist to begin with.
90.
Or
Well, he does. He starts out at 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
It's only 10
Still,
more
that's
than
high
Morley.
base stats. High base stats.
Yeah,
probably.
that's quite high base resistance.
He's
That's
got like
nuts.
he starts with a bunch of shit. Yeah.
Whole bunch of HP, whole bunch of everything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad he just got crappy skills. Too bad he doesn't have good.
Yeah,
skills.
he needs an AOE provoke.
I don't know. I'm digging what he does in Faction Wars. I've got the Skull Swan set up with him, and I'm loving it on Faction Wars. And we're making
I'm with
progress.
you in
It's great.
Faction Wars. The problem is that he's Force, his little guy's Force, and then our boy Rosin Scarhide is Force. So when we're in Faction Wars and we go up there, we face a whole bunch of
Yeah.
arrows and a whole bunch of Valkyries. We face a whole bunch of these crazy spirit champions, and we get blown up.
It's always the thing is, why do all the faction war stages have the same enemies? Like, why is it triple Valks in so many different places and
They just
two
wanna-
Valks? And it's like, why? Like, you're in a Lizardman faction war and you're facing Valkyries. It's like, bro, what is this?
I should honestly keep
It makes no sense, dude.
But in
Jimmy
terms of
Buckle said Skull Lord's passive should be that he eats Rotos.
He
yes,
eats Rotos.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. But in terms of Faction Wars, though, it is in the best state it's ever been in. People are talking about it. People are participating on
Well,
it
because they
now.
nerfed it.
Right,
Yeah,
for the
they
third
haven't.
time
It's
or
not
fourth
meant
time.
for-
But people are spending silver in it now. It is becoming doable for many players and an activity. It's not just a side note anymore, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I always liked the idea of faction wars. I just don't think that it was necessarily done the best.
Right.
Like, even with the difficulty in the beginning, but also with just like, why is every stage 15 Arbiter and the starting champions?
Yes.
It's just like, come on, guys. It's not. It just wasn't very creative. I felt like they could do better.
I'm sure they could still
Yeah.
change that in time. I think they're still releasing characters. Maybe they got a few teams in the future, but yeah.
I
maybe,
mean, yeah, it would be cool to just have enemies that, like, faction wars could have just been like lizard-like enemies that we don't even have to use. They're just new. They're just all new stuff, you know.
Well, what I'm thinking
Some
is, like,
different to look at.
if they release, say, the next faction, for example, when the next faction gets released and we're able to get those characters are already in some new faction wars team, like stage 15, for example, on some of them. You know, so we instantly get those characters in the faction wars to play against, as well as possibly getting a shard. You know, so maybe they could do something like that and change the teams as we get new characters as we go. So we never know. We'll see, but. Yeah, it's definitely in a good state. People are playing it. I think it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah, it's definitely easier. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Stu. Off you go.
Yeah, Faction Wars is great. I think they've done a good job of balancing it now. I didn't like it at all before, but now that they made it easier for all of us, it's much better. But I still don't like doing it every day, all the time. You know, I just want to auto the easy 3 stars that we already did, stage 20. I don't want to mess with 21 all the time, and I just want it to be fast. So.
But
Yeah,
it's definitely not fast. It's definitely not fast. Stage 21 Undead is still a pain in the butt.
Oh, I come across
balance.
that last night because he ignores defense, right? That boss on the Undead Horde, stage 21. Yeah, he's been pretty annoying. He's been kicking my ass, that's for sure. So where is everyone at in Faction Wars? So bottom left-hand corner of Faction Wars, it tells you what part you're on and how many stars you're at. Optical, how many stars do you have on Faction Wars since you're the newest player here? Set the benchmark, sir.
Dude, I hate Faction Wars.
Right, you do
now.
at the moment, but that will change. But yeah, I'm just curious as to where you're at.
Yeah. It's always I look, and if it's not a good one, then I'm just like, eh.
That's fair enough. I think we were all like that 6 months ago, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at, my
You're
total
breaking up a bit,
faction-
sir.
Yeah, your
he's-
audio.
I was gonna say maybe it's me or he sounds like a robot.
Yeah, I wasn't
you
going to
sound
say
like a
anything
robot.
until someone else commented.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get back to Optical in a second. Stu, where are you at in Faction Wars, buddy?
Faction War, 770 of 785.
Damn.
785.
I need to do dwarves though, because I when I was not really playing the game much, I didn't do all the way up to dwarves. So the last time dwarves were open, I went from like 13 to whatever I could get up to. So I've been behind on dwarves. I haven't even seen what's going on at 21 yet for those guys yet. And lizardmen are probably the hardest one for me. Skinwalker lizardmen, I need to do something with them. Lizardmen, I need to level up that one guy that does AoE stuns and basilisk. I need to level him up and get him going. Skinwalkers is hard too.
Yeah, Basilisk have just started leveling up just for that revive on himself, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Incredible John, where are you at on Faction Wars, man? What part? How many stars?
Okay, we're talking about this now, don't we? I only have 226 out of 260.
All right, you got some
I've
homework
not
to
really.
do.
Yeah, I have a lot of grinding out of me. I've just not cared enough to like gear and take off gear and re-gear champions and stuff. I need to really do it, but I've really been slacking off on that. I've really been slacking off on it. But I wonder though, Stu, you are so high on it. What are the rewards worthwhile? Like, do you get more than ancient shards later on?
Yeah, you get Lego books,
And
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. That's good.
and you get Lego books for completing each 21 stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also very good. Actually,
It's worth it if it's more doable now, so it's worth it. But you still need like the undead 21, like I said, with 3 Valkyries in the stage. You need some champions and some really good gear.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you need a
it's not
decent
like it's
stun
free.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a
stun
decent
set,
stun set. I feel like for a good amount of it.
Between us all, really quick, do you think we could come up with a new glyph system? Okay, so obviously glyphs are amazing. Everyone loves glyphs. Okay, but the fact
Yeah, I love them.
that the whole point, obviously, that you can have a chance of them to not work, kind of thing. I don't know. I just feel like we could have a better system than an RNG system right here. Does everyone kind of agree, or is everyone kind of happy and content? Because this is like 50,000 silver, and if you fail like that it's like, well, okay, I'm done. It's rather annoying. What are you guys' thoughts?
I just feel like they should maybe roll higher.
Right.
They already changed it a little bit to where you can't get a 1 out of a 5-star anymore, right? Or did they not?
I
do that
don't
yet?
think they've done that yet. Because
Yeah,
I
see,
think I
so,
still
like-
failed. Yeah.
Getting a 1 speed out of a 5-star glyph feels bad for sure.
Getting a fail on a
Right.
1 on a 5-star glyph feels worse. But yeah,
I mean, the
Because,
6
yeah,
stars
yeah.
3 to
Yeah.
8. It should be higher than that. It shouldn't be 3 to 8.
Yeah, it just feels like you work so hard for those glyphs, and then you get them, and they just don't work. And you're like, oh, I've got to wait till next week. You know?
Yeah.
Basilisk is force as well. This is so crazy. So for Lizardmen, I've got the Skull Lord force,
Yeah,
Raza Scar
that's
force,
fine.
Ustan force, and then now Basilisk is forces. But there's no good Lizardmen
No.
for what I need. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good, mate. I feel those same thoughts as well for Faction Wars, honestly.
I like Fushan for Lizardman. Fushan's
Yeah.
good.
God, I wish I
There's so
had
much
it.
force though. I go up against Arrows and Valks.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like all the hard stages in Faction Wars are the same champion, Valk.
Right.
Because you can't boost past her. Because if you boost, her passive just comes in and she puts up that awful shield.
Yep.
Does it sound better?
Yes, buddy.
Yeah,
yes.
now it sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Sometimes
Sorry.
you just need to reset Discord. Discord servers have been really messed up lately.
What
changed
hasn't
my
been
The past
reset?
2 days.
You changed your input. Okay.
Yeah, I have this XLR thing, so I changed the input to the power.
Okay. Yeah, it happens.
All right, so let's kind of move on to like the next topic then. Topic number 3 of the day is 1.15. Okay, so but on the same day we got the patch notes, quote unquote. We got some gifts as well. So we got 1 day of 100 XP boost. We got given 1,000 energy, 28 XP brews, 7 of each affinity, 1 rank 4 chicken, and 1 clan boss key. And I've got a side note here. Why is the clan boss key not going in the inbox with everything else? Please, someone give me a reason why that's happening. As a clan leader, that when your whole clan gets given a random key straight into their normal key slot of 2 out of 2 or whatever, everyone is literally forced to use that key, and it's just so annoying. Oh.
It is annoying.
Yeah, they want to keep
I've just given up
high.
until I've given up until any sort of on any sort of like organizing in the clan with damage until they do the patch, and then we can just hit whatever, because it's
right.
I'm just gonna get frustrated. Because I don't get it.
But I don't know why they separate the keys. The keys are just put them in the inbox that lasts them for 90 days, like everything else, or whatever, and just let people use them when they want. Don't separate the loot.
I completely agree there.
We don't even have leader notifications. So if you're a leader in the clan, you don't get notified when someone leaves. You don't get notified when someone applies, like all that stuff. So we don't even have notifications, and now we're getting people just given keys at random times of the day, and just it's so annoying. I can't wait for this Unkillable to come in, honestly. 5 clans,
that's going to be
all
good.
Not happy because of the void stuff and everything, so I just can't wait for the Unkillable. It's going to be great. But yeah, we got given some rewards, which was a nice touch. I think there's a second batch of gifts that we've had during the quarantine, pretty much. 1,000 energy is quite nice, and yeah, the brews, it was a bit of a nice touch. And then they brought up and mentioned that, guys, update 1.15 approaches. Okay, we have another batch of smaller features and improvements for you let me get that on full page for you to enjoy, from a new tournament type to endless clan boss HP and new player levels. We are looking to further increase the quality, the overall quality of life for all raiders. So in their I'm just going to see if I've got the right page up. Okay, so they mentioned the unkillable clan boss. I'm going to bring up my tweets real quick. Profile, there we go. Okay, full page. So it was mentioned by Valkyrie, and we're going to get the unkillable clan, or the Undying clan boss. So literally the clan boss is going to be unkillable. Obviously affinity is still going to be an issue. But what they said here, it's been a good while since the release of the clans. Since then, more champions were added to the game, more skills, buffs and debuffs, a whole new rank of artifacts. All in all, players have received great many tools for bringing the clan boss down faster and more efficiently, which in itself is a good thing, but also means players are finishing these battles much faster, and many of their clanmates have trouble getting their own chance to participating to receive a clan boss chest. To fix that, we are making the clan boss unkillable. The HB milestones will remain. Reaching them will grant 2 chests to all who participated and met the necessary goals, but the clan boss itself will remain open to all members of the clan. Right, so we've all been crying out for this since pretty much day one we started playing the game. Now it's finally here. I'm so stoked just for everyone else to be able to chip in and get their chest, right? We're a step closer to being an actual unified clan rather than 30 players each vying for themselves, right? So Stu, you're kind of pumped up for this this update as well. What are your thoughts on the Undying clan boss finally being implemented?
I'm very excited. We've been waiting for this for over a year. Over a year, we've been waiting to be able to have our whole clan sit together. If this happens Tuesday like it should, we are all going to be very, very happy to be able to have 30 clan members and not have to worry about, you know, doing damage on the clan boss and keeping everybody happy. We can just do what we want to do. It's going to be great.
There is one issue with this.
Okay.
With having everyone in the same clan, right? Those members that are used to hitting void, because you only have a few members. Not gonna happen. Now, like, let's say they 2-key, right? Because they're always hitting void, or whatever they're doing, they're 2-keying. If they don't have a proper teammate on affinity, they're gonna still have to use a lot more keys. So it's actually going to make it's going to make certain players pissed. They don't know it yet, but it is.
So I'm getting that at the moment. Some clan members already, so people in America, for example, they're waking up and it's already beyond 50%, and so they don't do Void anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't hit Void in 3 months or so. I'm in the UK, but I'm basically on American time zone, and so yeah, I wake up and it's under 50%, so I never get to do it. So I'm having to 3, 4, 5 key the different affinities, right? So, and it's tricky, and not everyone wants to spend gems on keys like I do. I have to, otherwise I won't get my top chest. So yeah, that is going to come a big realization for absolutely so many people.
People just need to build teams with Doom Priests, with block debuffs, with Sentinel Sepulture. Like it's gonna. That's the thing. I feel like it's a good thing, but it's going to require people to
adapt,
or certain people to have different teams, so that way they can hit affinities.
Yeah.
Which is going to change things a little bit, I feel like.
Optical, you've been playing for like several months now. Like you've always had like the same kind of issues as we've had with the clan boss. Obviously, being the newer player, how do you feel about this change being implemented? Are you really not that fussed because you're still kind of getting used to the clan boss? Or like what clan boss are you doing as well, by the way?
Because he's a noob.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What? I do Nightmare.
Do you know that? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Nightmare. So,
that's fine. Dude, don't worry about Ultra Nightmare. Ultra Nightmare is literally hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultra Nightmare is quite
I'm at that point now. Like, I feel like all I have left is Ultra and like Faction Wars. Like, that's where I'm at in my account, as far as where
yeah, but you don't have the times like Verdy does, though, do you? So you still got a bit to go.
And the times, the times. Seer, I need that Seer.
I think you're at a great point in the game, though. I mean, look at where you're at right now, and then we got a new patch coming out on Tuesday. So you're going to work on Ultra Nightmare. You're going to work on all the other stuff that we're doing. You're in a good spot. You're in a really good spot.
Yeah, so with the clan boss, like our clan focuses Nightmare. I think the best thing would be, because I think it helps with clans like mine, because we have to put some of our guys put like 4 keys with the Nightmare after they've already got the full chest off of 2 keys. So because we have to it's like the big hitters.
Man, that's not worth it.
Kind of take care of Nightmare, and then we do Brutal sometimes. But I think it'll help for us because sometimes guys put in like 6 keys, or like they'll 4 key like 100 mil and then just finish it off. And sometimes, especially for me, sometimes I'm just like, I don't care if I hit off affinity. So, but I got on the other day and it was dead, and I was just like, well, there goes my chest.
Yeah, can't do too much about that.
So I've got someone in my clan that does like 50 million a key. Julian, his name is, and we've had to he's had to stop doing it because he doesn't like to kind of do the damage. So he can't even really do 2 keys at the moment unless he's taking away damage from everyone else, sort of thing. So he was doing over 100 million per 2 keys and stuff, and so he's kind of had to be restricted so he doesn't take Void away from everyone else. So I think he's spending like a key in the morning and then a key in the evening just to make sure he gets his top chest, you know.
Yeah, it's just going to be so much more practical when the bosses are unkillable, I think. It's just going to be way better.
I'm so happy that they're going to bring it out now before the second clan boss, though, right? Because that was my worst fear, that they bring out the second clan boss while the clan boss is still like this. So I'm glad they're making changes now before they release them.
They should probably also increase the health of it a little bit.
Yeah? Just so like, more people can take part.
No, but just so more people can take part in the Void. Like I said, when you have 30 members, like you normally 15? It's only 15 members that can normally hit max chest on Ultra Nightmare. Right. So now you're gonna have double people. Like all these top clans that are going to be combining. I think that they're not really because I talked to some of them, and they're not really sure how much that's going to affect damage, because if some people have to over 4 key on affinity. I wish that they would give a little bit more time before it switches from Void to or whatever, just so that way 30 members can get
a Void key in somehow.
A Void key in somehow, right? Because you currently can't. Like some people do, like 30 million, 35, 45 million keys on Void. You
But
can't
I
have
told
30
him-
members.
I told Diamond, and I think it'd be really good if we just did a different affinity every day. Like it just started out a different affinity, and we had 2 days where it was Void, and then everybody would just have to fight that affinity. If it started out as Spirit on that day, we all get Spirit. The next day is, Magic. Then we get a Void. Then we get whatever else, Force, and then we get a Void on the weekend.
So just
Then to be fair.
so it's the same. There is no halfway through, right?
Right. It's fair for everybody.
Yeah, it is fair for everyone. No, I agree with that. That's definitely something. It just needs to be some sort of a different system because I feel like clan members are fighting over damn.
But that's like a no-brainer, though.
Or
That's like a
Void, yeah.
no-brainer, right? Just like having unlimited clan boss health is a no-brainer.
It is a
If you're
no-brainer.
fixing
This would be
unlimited clan ball
the
health, then
thing
you
is
should
they
fix-
all have these ideas that
you should
that
fix
are like
it, too.
a 5-minute fix. I feel like it's not a
Right.
patch. It's not new content, guys. It's just like yo, get in there, type some stuff in,
Yeah.
press enter or save,
Right.
do a 10-minute patch, right? Like 10-minute server maintenance.
Increase
schedule.
boss health by
Yeah.
top.
Boom.
Give us some compensation.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is, I mean, like other games do this. It's like, come on.
And mate,
It's a no-brainer.
Stu and Chosen have really been pushing this hard, and everyone's been pushing this hard on the dev team as well. It's not as if they haven't heard us inquire about it. We've been screaming from the rooftops for over a year, right? Like, fix the clan boss, and it just hasn't happened up until now. But I honestly, I think a lot of clan members are getting fed up as well, So I'm glad it's coming.
Yeah, what people make fun of it in chat, they're like, dude, this server is a potato, and then they link this, they link a potato, like they have some wires and shit going through it, dude. It's like, it's so funny. They get trolled. It's like Plarium servers, and it's literally like this potato, and it's all. But they are kind of, I mean, like patch 1.13 with the raid pass, battle pass, right?
Yep. Oh, here we go.
That was a disaster, but I liked the battle pass, right? I thought it was good.
Yeah,
And that's what I said in the content creator chat. I was like, guys, release just a recurring battle pass. It doesn't need champions. It needs like legendary books, ancient shards, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need a new character, right?
That
Every
battle pass
month.
was very
True.
successful. Absolutely.
So it's like, just give people the experience, the silver, because like people will spend on it without the champions.
I'll spend.
You whale. Yeah.
I just want some Lego books, man. Golly.
With the Lego books, yeah, like so you can spend $40, right? And then like as you get through it, you don't even have to buy the whole thing out, right?
Yeah.
But like, maybe like 5-6 Lego books in there, and because like, dude, you pull a legendary, it's not like people are like, oh, this dude's a free legendary, or they're like the lizard, what's his name, Skull Lord, or whatever. Oh, it's a free legendary.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, it is so not a free legendary. I'm like, this guy's literally unusable unless you book him. Like he needs to have this skill booked. He needs to be 100% attack down. If it's not, he's trash, right? He's trash anyways. But without books, he's definitely trash. I'm like, guys,
Why
that's like
waste
15
books
books.
into him?
That's $250, $300 in books, guys.
Yeah.
If you're paying it, if you're getting the deal, dude. Some people actually buy the book for $25.
I know. I see that.
at the
I
shop.
know. What are
That's
they
the thing.
doing?
Bro, that's 5 books for $125. What are you, crazy?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think they've always been very overpriced, the legendary tomes.
for sure. So, chat, in case you don't know already, okay, do not buy anything from the shop this here. Most of it is so ridiculously priced, and you might say, oh, this is a hot deal, but yeah, the packs and the offers are much better than this actual shop, right? And yeah, basically people just, I mean, you can see here for me, it's £24 for one book.
I mean, honestly, Lego books are whale purchases.
Yes.
You're definitely a whale if you buy Lego book packs.
Yes.
They're $100 for 7 books.
I need those books, man.
Optical, how many have you bought?
Yeah, you're a kraken. You're beyond the whale. You're a...
I gotta
Actually,
get
he's
some
not.
books, man.
Honestly,
You're a
Stu's not.
beluga.
Stu's a giant squid or something. He's out there.
No, that's the thing, dude. There's
Verdy
people's
spent more than me.
accounts.
Don't believe Verdy. He spent more
Oh
than I
my
have.
god. Yeah, right, Stu.
Don't believe Verdy. He has spent far more than I have.
Oh my god, wow.
Well,
That
one,
is
I
the-
think Stu's been playing longer. Stu, I think you've got
That's
more
crap.
silver.
I can pull up my spendings right now, I'm sure.
Oh, here we go.
Stu's got a, yes, it's 15K.
Pull it up. You won't.
Yeah,
What do we do?
But-
What do we hit? We hit like
You're at
We hit-
15K.
We go for a ticket.
I've been 18
here it is.
months and I'm under 3K still, so I'm very happy with that.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I haven't spent.
Ooh, I've been spending since the game got.
Heck it.
Yeah, see,
Right now, do it, Stu.
I have to open it up. I
have a very generous viewer, or I've had a couple of generous viewers that have just bought a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
Yeah.
on my
That's very
account.
nice.
Shout out to whatever dot on my chat.
Shout out.
Legend.
So
Shout out
I
to all the sugar
I've
daddies.
spent probably like 1,500 myself,
Who is
maybe
general?
2.
I spent around 1,000, I think, maybe more.
This
I don't know.
generous
But
viewer, we can
when
get
you
them
go
on-
to when you go to open a support ticket in my account,
Yeah.
it's like over $8,000.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Where can you see it? Is it possible to see how much you spent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just open up your game and go to. Oh, dude, I did a video on this.
Yeah.
A huge
Oh.
rant.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, bro, just open your support ticket and then scroll to just scroll to the end of it on the webpage.
Oh yeah. Give me a moment.
Right here,
Is it
chat. you get to
Valkyrie.com? I don't even use the website.
No. You just you literally go
scroll
to your
to the
in-game
end.
support.
Yeah.
Like I'll show you right now.
Oh.
And the last few
Okay.
numbers on that website is how much you spent
Yes.
on the game.
Yeah.
Is it in info maybe?
Yeah. Info.
Support.
Go to
Oh,
support. And then
That
it'll
link like-
give you a link. Scroll to the end of
Yeah.
that link.
And that's
That's
how much
Yeah.
you spent. Yeah.
Let me
I
see
spent
here. Oh, I need to sign in.
$39.99 for it.
Whoa, how
Big
much,
mark.
Stu?
Holy crap, Stu.
Stu, how much is that? Say that
How
again?
much?
I got mine up right now.
Holy crap, dude.
I'm logging in
Yeah.
to see. Give me a
I'm
moment
catching
here.
up to what I spent in Summoner's War soon.
Stu,
Not there yet.
what was that number? I forgot. What did you say?
In Summoner's Wars?
No, in Raid. What did you say?
Oh, in Raid,
16.7K.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
$1,716.39.
That's nearly a K a month, chat. Or about a K a month. You've been playing about 16 months. Maybe a little bit less. That's over a K a month.
Holy.
That's mental.
Somewhere around there. We didn't see that. Guys.
That's right. We've just published it to everyone listening, so we're good.
Yo, this dude in my chat was like, "Yo, I just started playing yesterday. Y'all got me worried. You should be worried.
Yes.
I don't think you understand, bro. You better go hide your credit card. You better go hide that shit."
Someone in my chat come up the other day. So I've been playing 4 months and I've spent over 20,000. I was like,
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
dude, I got, dude. I did an account takeover for someone where he was playing for the 45-day account. Man's got 52,000 gems and 190 million silver.
wow.
For some reason, I
How do you
can't.
think
I
he
can't.
got that?
Yeah. For some reason, I can't log into the website. I can log in through Clarion Play, but I can't log into like the Clarion mobile support
That's the
Zendesk
thing, though.
stuff.
Yeah.
What's about
I
that?
mean, that's the thing, though. Like, people, I don't know, don't ever share what people spend, but I can always look. And yeah, like people spend like obscene amounts of money on this game.
Yeah.
I've seen 28K accounts, and honestly, they weren't worth 28K. Like, I feel like my account,
Right? It's all RNG. It's RNG. You could spend a lot, and you could just, or you could be like Opticalx and have
everything.
all you need.
Yeah.
I have a fun fact about like people having spent much on accounts. I used to play a game called League of Angels 2, and I was on an account which someone had paid, was it $200K on? Over
Right.
$200,000 on that game.
Wow.
That's
There's
yeah.
some whales
yeah,
out there.
people are
man.
crazy
Yeah.
with the amount of money they
Yeah.
can
That's
they
what
can
the browser
spend.
does.
And all power to them.
Legit Kraken. Like
Uh.
200K is a legit Kraken. That's the big. If
Yeah.
you're spending like $5,000 a month,
You have a problem at 200K.
Release the Kraken.
No, you don't. That's the thing. You don't understand, though. This person,
It's
you gotta
surplus.
understand that he's not like the person who spends that much isn't spending that much and like going to debt. He just has a lot of money and doesn't care about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
and they just
Like this person isn't in debt. He's literally charging a black card that he pays off the next month and doesn't care what the amount is.
Right.
Yeah, there are
Crazy.
some
Like-
people who like. Let's just say that you're like a multimillionaire. You're like some business person. Then
Yeah, like
recharging
200K
is
to do
irrelevant.
nothing.
Yeah, like it's irrelevant. So you can like pay whatever you want. It's like Yeah, you
It's
don't
like
really
imagine spending like you know how you like something's $5, you're like, all right, it's just $5, it's straight. To this dude, 200K is $5 to us.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
it's crazy
right? He does
how
not care. Right? Like
Yeah,
he's like,
but-
oh, I spent that. That's it.
Oh, okay,
He's like, I thought I
yeah.
spent more.
Oh, my accountant said I spent stuff now.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly that. This dude literally gets yelled at by his accountant. He's like, bro,
Yeah.
what is rage?
I know what we could do though. Like when we spent to this game, we could count it as a business expense because it technically is you're creating content for your job, so you could get it cheaper.
Yeah, I guess.
Not that I'm doing that. I'm not writing it
that's-
off as a business expense, but it's not a bad idea.
It's not. You try. I mean, why the fuck?
Yeah,
not?
I'm sure you could probably do it in your
Doing
tax form.
Japanese taxes is much easier here in Japan. Like taxes in Japan is pretty crazy compared to stateside taxes. And then here, it's not that you can't write off stuff in stateside. It's just that in Japan, it's very easy to do your taxes. Super easy to do your taxes. And everything is a write-off. Doesn't matter what I do, it's all a write-off. All this stuff here, everything. I try to make sure that anything I buy for my kids, you know, for my sons, his points for his what are they called? V-Bucks for his Fortnite and everything else. I do it myself on my account, so I can write that off as part of my gaming. You know.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart.
Business. So
there you go, financial advice from Stu. I like it. Okay, let's kind of pull it back to like the 1.15 update. So the Undying clan boss, we're all very happy with, and yes, it's going to cause a couple more issues, especially for people stateside. But overall, it's a step in the right direction, and I can't wait for that to happen. Now, they've also talked about the tournaments and the Arena Onslaught tournament, more specifically. So, Arena Onslaught Tournament. A new tournament type will be added to the roster. Battle other players, get tournament points for your victories, and earn your prizes amid the scorching sands of the arena. But isn't platinum in the sky anyway? Keep in mind, this will not be based on the number of medals you receive, and only successful arena battles you've initiated will count. Defense will not affect the score either. So, new Arena Onslaught Tournament. I think this is different than the 3v3 tag thing. This is just an additional arena tournament. So, Optical, like, what are your thoughts on this, man? Like, arena tournament, you're not really into arena at the moment anyway. You obviously got Siffy, so I'm assuming you're in Gold 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, are you excited for the arena tournament? Something to slice it up? Because you've been probably in Gold 4 for, like, a hot minute already. Are you looking forward to something different?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this and other, like, tournaments where you have to meet specific like parameters to play in. I think that's a good mix of it, besides just the same 5 tournaments every single week on a rotating schedule. You know, at least that's what I'm used to. I don't know how the tournaments have changed from when y'all started.
When y'all started, yeah, all right, okay.
What tournaments? I don't remember that from my day.
Kidding.
Yeah, we had nothing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
what's
there was
events?
no tournaments at some point?
What was that, Verdy?
Experience.
Wait, there was no tournaments at some point?
Okay, so
early on.
we had no store offers. So we had that shop on the left, so we had no offers. There were no arena tournaments. We had no legendary gear. We had no 6-star gear. We had no dungeon 20s. We had no ultimate clan boss.
No arbiter.
Oh, mate, yeah, there's so much that we didn't have, man. So
no wonder you guys think that. Oh, dude.
Yeah, no 6-star gear when the game has
offered 6-star gear.
Say that there's 4 to 6-star gear in the game. Like when you run a run, it says, "Hey, get your 4 to 6-star gear," and there was no 6-star gear in the game.
Yeah, they had that wallpaper since the beginning. You know, like that artifact wallpaper.
Before global release, they had that in there. Man, I used to make me.
I don't understand that. How is that?
Oh, you have no clue, Verdy.
It was rough, guys.
Yeah, so something different. What was everyone else's kind of thoughts on this Arena Onslaught tournament? Any information that you guys know that they haven't mentioned here? Like, are we just looking forward to something different?
I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to something different. Except I think it's going to be a whale tournament if it's based off of points.
Are you talking about Arena, or are you talking about the new tournament for Dungeons? So you're talking about Arena now?
This is Arena Onslaught Tournament. A new tournament type will be added to the roster. Battle other players, get tournament points.
So like it's
victories.
cool, but like if you get points by winning Arena, that means that people who do more Arena will win the tournament. And
gems and refreshes.
And that's
Now,
so that's what I'm like.
No, I don't think it's going to be like that. I'm hoping it's not, because really all you're doing is saying, and we've had Arena tournaments before for a short time. Yeah. All you're saying is that just like the tournaments we have right now, you do something in Arena and you're going to get a book or reward. I think it's going to be a totally different. I don't think it's going to have to do with what we're doing right now. I do think it's going to be the 3v3 or the.
Oh man, I so wish that came soon.
I think it's going to be something different. Now, if it's just an event.
Yeah, if it's something different, you know, that's like
then I'll be like, this is garbage. This is how can you rise in the pack?
There is actually an idea which I saw in another game where they have a month, like a season is a month, and people have different tiers and rankings, such as like Gold 1 to Gold 4 and stuff. And once there's finals, or the higher rank they come, the more teams they can have. So in the beginning you have one team, and then when you rank up to the next tier, you can have 2 teams. And all the way in the final, you have up to 10 teams you can set. I'm not saying we should have a 10-team final in Arena, but I think it could be cool to have some kind of Arena tournament or system like that. Then the best of the best would fight against each other, and
I would like some kind of
just get cool rewards,
like a gauntlet system, right? So there's 5 Arena teams. Can you get through with 1 team, kind of thing, you know, or just some kind of gauntlet system, something like that. Like think Mortal Kombat, having a ladder of people to go through with 1 team or something.
Oh yeah,
that could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, something different. That'd be really good. So, Stu, did you say you think this is the 3v3, or did you think it is something different?
I thought it was a different. I think it's going to be a different format. It seemed like it was going to be a different format to me.
Yeah.
Because it's called the Sands of whatever. I mean, why give it a name and call it something like that and not give us more details about it? If it's just I mean, you look right now in the game and you see, like, let me go into my game right here. You see an event, right? Like we always have.
Yeah.
And you see tournaments. If it's just an addition to an event or a tournament that we click on the right-hand side and it says, hey, you need to do Arena with 2 dwarves and 1 dark elf, I'm going to be severely pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, see,
that is not new content at all.
Okay, cool. All right, so we feel the same way, because that's like I'll hope that it's something good.
Time or whatever they're calling it, and we go into a new, like we go into battle, and then we go over here to Arena. And then right then when you select Arena, it says, do you want to go into whatever, I don't know what they call regular Platinum Arena, or do you want to go into the Sands of whatever else?
Yeah.
Then yes, that is new content. So I'm hoping that it is new content. I definitely
am. Me too.
Because they've had that on the roadmap forever. That 3v3 thing, they've had it on the roadmap forever. So and they've been talking to me about it. So it better.
Yeah, I know, Verdy. I know, mate. It's
not right.
That roadmap. How old is that now? Isn't that like a year old or something?
Yeah.
Yes. So that got leaked about 6 months before they announced it.
And I mean, they were on track, but then I think they got sidetracked with Amazon Prime.
No, it was they had to stop everything and rewrite code for 3 months, Verdy, and so that put a blocker.
What code?
Well, they literally had to go and rewrite code from the beginning, and that took quite a long time, and that put a damper on everything. But yeah, I think I found out. I think Kizzle mentioned that in a chosen interview video. But yeah, they had to take kind of 3 months away, which is why we just got characters for like 3 months when they fixed the game pretty much. So yeah.
Hopefully it's good now though that they can actually do things such as add that free time.
We're still 6 months in and we're waiting for that roadmap stuff, right? So
yeah,
we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, okay. So new tournament, hopefully in Arena, which could be pretty interesting. Just new content, hopefully we'll see. And it says here, Arena Onslaught will not launch on the exact day of the update. Keep an eye out for additional news in the game and on our social media. So not same day, but probably a couple of days after, we'll get a bit more information on that. Champion balance and bug fixing. We've kind of gone through a couple of these already throughout our conversations. Skull Lord Vargal can properly apply decreased max HP to targets under a shield buff. Fushan skill Howl now properly displays the stat that is damage is based on. The following skills are now multiplicative. There we go. I knew I was going to struggle on that one. With other similar effects, damage, decrease effects, etc., rather than additive. So Cursehold for Richtoth the Bold we've mentioned. Kingslayer for Elder Skrag, Ethereal Ways for Duchess Lilitu, Shrouds of Winter for Eurosine Ice Crusher, Resolute Defense for Vala, Spurn Oblivion for Rotos the Lost Groom, and Battle Brothers for Towering Titan. Any kind of feedback on those kind of the champ balance and bug fixing there? Anyone up for that?
I don't understand the multiplicative thing.
Okay.
Like, I need someone to explain that to me.
Who wants to explain that to Optical?
Are we talking about Richtoth?
All of them. So the multiplicative to the additive. What is the difference to the newer player? Well, multiplicative is obviously you can multiply, right? And then additive is just like adding. Okay, so instead of being multiplicative, it's going to add that extra energy or the extra damage, rather, right? Rather than have the time. I think it's just down to their base stats, right? And what they can do. It's just, yeah, I just don't know how it's going to change for each and every single one of those. I mean, no one really uses Towering Titan. Are people going to use Towering Titan again now? So I don't know. Stu, got any thoughts on any of this, buddy?
I don't think they're going to use Towering Titan, but I mean,
no.
It'll be cool to see what's going on in Richtoth the Bold. Was there anybody else impressive on that list? Who else did we hear? Anybody else good?
Richtoth the Bold, Elder Skarg, Duchess, Eurosine Ice Crusher, Vala, Rotos, Towering Titan. Yeah.
What is Rotos?
Spurn Oblivion. His skill, Spurn Oblivion, is now going to be multiplicative.
It's going to be multiplicative instead of additive?
Yes.
And what's the ability read?
I'm literally just getting him up right now.
Sorry, I'm in a run currently.
Spurn Oblivion, it's the passive. Will decrease damage from a single enemy hit, so the incoming damage will not exceed 50% of this champion's max HP from that hit. Can occur once per enemy attack. Grants extra turn if this damage reduction occurs.
Okay.
Does not work against bosses.
So if it was additive before, it was easier to reduce more damage because whatever he was reducing his damage. So it's a little bit of a nerf to reducing damage on that end for him, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's so small. I'm sure it's for future things to make sure that later on when we get more and more abilities to do things like that, that they don't keep stacking up, and then before you know it, you're reducing like all damage.
Yeah.
Because I think there are some times when you hit Rotos right now where it pretty much reduces almost all damage, which can be pretty broken, right? He's already broken. Let's be honest. So I mean, you add that on top of it. And
you guys need to stop hating on Rotos. Honestly, I can't take him much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's got multiple counters, so I don't think he's broken, but he's very good.
Thank you.
I mean,
you can come back every week, Verdy. Holy crap. Oh, there we go.
We'll have to talk about this another time, I guess.
This is one of the rare things Stu and I disagree on. It's Rotos.
Right. Yeah, what is the
page? But
thing is, Hell Hades and Stu are on the same page, but I'm kind of with you, Verdy. I'm kind of back at. He's so fun for me, right?
Because everyone can have them, and like Brackus one shots him, Foley one shots him.
What if I started the game tomorrow? If I started the game tomorrow, can I have him?
Well, no. Okay, but I'm just saying. There's something. Yeah, but there's for us though. You know, this is like the Rotos day, and like Tormund too. Like, I mean, they can't just go ahead and nerf everyone. You know, because like I'm just saying that like everyone's gonna pull somebody good. Like if you pull Ithos, that's a pretty technically broken champion for anyone, right? But it's not really broken. It's just really good.
Everyone's hating on my champs.
Broken is like, I feel like only one champion towers above all now, and it's Sify. But she's still not really broken because she needs to be the fastest.
But so I just typed Rotos into Google and it says broken right there. Legit. I just typed it into Google right now. Go ahead.
I'm going to do that right now. I'm literally going to do that.
Rotos in Spanish. Okay, I typed Rotos in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Oh yes, it does mean broken.
Oh, because I'm just
Rotos in Spanish in Google and it said broken right there.
Mate, how weird is that? I did not know that.
What?
Type in Rotos in Spanish in Google, and it will show you broken.
Yeah, let me see.
No, it is.
That is funny.
They knew it.
Rotos is broken.
They made
They knew
him
it.
to break.
They did it on purpose. They knew it.
They knew it. They knew it.
That's
They
amazing.
didn't, bro. You guys are just nuts.
Google
Like
would
I
never lie to you. Google would never lie to you.
It's still all about speed though in arena, right? If you go first, then your Rotos will one shot everyone. But if you don't go first, then you take Foley and he one shots Rotos.
I just don't think this arena is fun compared to old style arena. I mean, look at arena right now. I'm in it right now. I'm looking at top arena.
Yeah.
It's just like all it is.
It's all savage.
Before tournament, you could play
before Rotos,
so many different comps. And it was, of course, all about speed. Even now, it's all about speed. I agree.
It is all about speed because if you have Stiffy or Duchess at like 340, 350, they just go first, put up block debuffs. Then you have your Arbiter boost, and then you can do whatever you want. Like in Neathway is really good. Krutroxa can work. All those one-shotters.
I mean, right now in arena, it's
Ray's
Arbiter,
really good to build if you can build it
Tifi,
properly.
Rotos, Hegemon, Warlord, and Krisk. That's like all you see all day long. With Valkyrie
and Madame too.
Yeah.
But it is just tons of always her. You got her in there everywhere. So.
Okay.
The thing is, it's gonna be. I think they need to rework champions rather than release new ones. That's what I want. So that way, there's not such a power creep. Because like it just feels so bad not having something new that comes out because it's so much, like for example, Coronar. Coronar is a pretty ridiculous champion.
Yeah.
In a stun set, he's pretty ridiculous.
In a provoke set too, man. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's just kind of an insane. Yeah, he's like it feels bad not having him, right? Compared to I don't know. Like if you're gonna compare Coronar and Baron, for example, then it's like, all right, well, one is clearly better, or like Chris.
Coronar, what faction is he?
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker, yeah. Let me see here.
Him and Minaya can do
that guy. Yeah, I've seen that guy.
You can do two, like pretty much, just build some damage on Minaya and give him something good, like a provoke or a stun set.
Yeah.
And you can do dual level 20 dungeons with them too. Like
I could imagine that. That's insane.
And it's not like because of crazy gear. Like you could do it with okay gear.
I gotta get a beer.
So like,
all right, mate. Okay, so let's kind of try and draw back into to this. So we've got additional player levels also. Okay, so for those that don't know, we've had a level 60 cap since the game got released. Okay, in pre-beta, alpha, it's been level 60 the whole time. Now, as some of you know, or you should all know, that when you go up a level, you generally get a bit of energy on top of that, so your max energy goes up also. Okay, so we're now finally going to get up to level 100. There are going to be excuse me, the energy pool will not increase, but there's going to be reaching milestones. You're going to get rewards for level 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95 and 100. I just hope those rewards don't cost £100 on top like the last lot did, because when we got to level 60 we got that level 60 offer, right, which was like and then you realise the price of £100. I'm like, no,
you earned it, now claim it.
Yeah, earned it, now claim it. I just hope they're not those kind of rewards, because we're already not going to get that additional energy. Now, lots of people are unhappy about that additional energy happening. I can understand why they haven't done that, because it costs 40 gems to refresh your energy, right? If that updates, that means the gems are going to be worth... They're going to have to change the structure, the pricing structure of everything that they have if they increase the energy cap, among other things. But yeah, we are going to get additional levels. Optical, you've been at 60 for probably 2 months out of the 4 that you've been playing. Are you excited to go beyond 60?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely. It's more for me like just another thing that I can achieve. Like it's something you could build up to, and just do something. Because after my Arbiter missions, I ain't gonna lie, I felt a little empty inside.
Right, I feel the same.
Because like the missions were just, it was such a good grind, and it was something you could you didn't have to do, but it was something you could do along the way if you wanted to, or you could wait to do it. So having something to still achieve, but then everyone gets to level 100 eventually, and it's like, well, now we're here again, and it's like, what do we do? What do we do now?
What I think they should do, this may not be popular because there's always new people coming in, but like there should be not necessarily a prestige system, but you should be able to get like some kind of attribute points or whatever on your account, so you can choose for every level you can get like 0.2% attack or health or whatever.
Mate, if you've got like several shields for your Great Hall like every level or something, that'd be nice.
Yeah, so you get some stats out of it, so you don't level for nothing. Because rewards are obviously fine, but everyone will get those. And if you could somehow get some attribute points, or so you get to increase some overall stats on your entire account from leveling up, I think it would definitely create more strategies. And it would also be more beneficial to grind to level up to 100 quickly, because then you have more stats, essentially.
Well, you think about all these players that have hit level 60 for over a year or just for a few months or whatever, all of these dailies, weeklies and monthlies, challenges and quests, we've got none of that XP buff. Like, for over a year now, I haven't had any of this XP because I've been max level, right? So people are finally going to get some XP, which leads to, are they going to upgrade this XP? Because 1,000 XP on level 90 is going to be minuscule, right? So I don't know how they're going to do that. Verdy, what's your thoughts on this whole level and lack of energy and XP stuff? What are your thoughts on it, man?
I mean, I absolutely hate it that we didn't get the energy, because I just don't understand that whole, like, okay, their gem value would lose, or the gem would lose value, I guess. Yeah. But the thing is, it's already super expensive to grind in this game. Energy is very, very expensive compared to other gachas.
Like that sound.
Yeah. Everything is triple the price in rate already. So some people getting a little bit extra energy from gems. I mean, you can even do it every 2 levels or every 3 levels. Increase in energy. So like, you don't end up with 200 energy, but like increasing it to like 150 or 160. Like not a crazy amount. What is 30 energy anyways? Not even 2 dragon runs. Yeah, where you're not going to get anything out of it.
They can do so many things with leveling. It's kind of sad that they haven't really done anything.
Yeah, it's just like nothing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Not even
what's the
energy.
Point,
Yeah.
It's to push, and to my opinion, it's just once again to push facts. Like, they earned it, now claim it, or whatever. Like, they're gonna make money off of offering people discounted in quotation marks. Packs.
Oh, you mean you earned it, claimed it once?
Stuff like that. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't think that this game is very generous when it comes to like anything.
I don't think they're smart though. Sometimes they just make
like, I love it. I love the game, but like, that's the thing is, I keep telling everyone, as long as I have an honest opinion about it, and I get upset about things, I'm like, you guys should think that as a good thing, because it means I still care. Yeah. But when I'm just like, yeah, whatever, then I don't care. But yeah, like, I just think that there should be more in it. Like, that's to attract the players to want to stay. Because there's a lot of people that are quitting, like some top players that are quitting, and it's kind of like a domino effect where it's just going to be like,
there's 100 other things which are breaking the camel's back, right? It could be for the way that the game is going. There's literally so many things which irk people.
Right, but it's just to try to keep the people, like, I just feel like they should go towards a more generous path. But
yeah, I think they should like cut the legendary book price in 3. And just
they won't do that in the shop, will they? So they're going to keep the shop the same. But yeah, I think they should have raised the cap really for everyone. They should have made those adjustments. It's what everyone's kind of known for doing. It would have been very generous for everyone. Stu, what are your whole thoughts on this side of things, man?
Yeah, I'm with everybody. I don't understand why they would even do it if they're not going to increase the energy cap. It doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I really don't know who's at their company thinking, let's increase this. Just don't increase it. Don't even talk about it.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's like the whole thing is, all the other games that we play, they increase the level and they give you increased energy. That's where the idea comes from.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason they increase those levels, is to give you increased energy.
Yeah, I just get so upset that it's just like not the same standard for some reason with Raid. It actually makes me angry. I'm just like, Why would they do that?
Yep, because it's the normal standard for us. Like for me and you who have played all these other games, it is the normal standard for all games out there, just like a monthly login reward. And, and I've given up on that. You know, I've given up on a lot of things. But it's like the normal standard for every app game out there, and these guys just don't want to do it. Weird. It's very weird.
Yes, that's like kind of what upsets me, is because I know that they make plenty of money. So it's like, how come like we can't just like, it's not a lot. Like monthly rewards are not. It's not like a lot of work for them.
No, it's just
you just log in, you get something. It's very simple actually.
Yeah, so I the whole daily login system as well. We literally went 6 months without the daily login system, and now we've got a daily login system, but that's only for another 3 months. So what's going to happen after that daily login? We're going to have to wait another 6 months for a login system. I hope not.
Yes.
Yep, you will.
Yes, that's how it is. That's how it works.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like you're gonna get anything, because like the thing is, too, like, what about you guys, or like Stu, who's been playing the game for like a year and a half? He has to log in, every single day to get the champions. Like he didn't. I don't know. It's like I feel like certain like people who've already been playing for that long should have just gotten the stuff, and it's just like a new player thing. And then they should have added login rewards on top of it. I think I made a video on that too. It's just like,
mate, I like
if there's anything to complain about, I definitely make a video on it.
Right.
Because I'm just like, I don't know how else to get my information or like my idea on it out there.
I also have made like some kind of complaining video at some point a long time ago. They didn't like that. They messaged me and said they didn't like it.
But yeah, I mean, contradictory thought. I mean, we're all passionate about the game. We all love the game. We all want to see it do well, and we've all just got different ideas of how it should be as well. And I think Stu's kind of right. It's like they haven't thought. I mean, that daily login champion, which could be good for Fire Night, but is the wrong affinity. You know, it's the little decisions like that, like the Lordly Legionnaire. It's the little things like that, which I think they're oversights, and they could do better.
No, I think it's not oversights. I think it's on purpose. So you still have to pull the right affinity.
They just want to make us mad on purpose. Always. They're always pushing our buttons.
I know. I'm just trolling. I know.
But I mean, but it feels like it.
That's exactly it. You know, it's funny because it feels like it. You know, I don't actually think that it's on purpose. I hope that it's not. If it's on purpose, then that's messed up.
But then when you type Rotos in Google and you get broken in Spanish, I mean, and then you get stuff like that, and you think, what's going on here?
Okay, well, they know this.
Maybe they are just a bunch of trolls that are sitting there just
laughing. Hats.
Yeah, I think
can you imagine? Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move. So that's like 1.15. The other additions that we've talked about, I'm just going to get that page back up. So we're going to get some miscellaneous improvements. Gold tier 4 arena chest will be a significant reward buff. So they're going to buff up the gold 4 chest. Some say it's long overdue. 90% of the player base is in gold 4, so hopefully that's going to do some good things there. Accessories will have an option to be sold from the battle results screen, i.e. Spider. You can now sell your stuff from there, like you can with Dragon, where you couldn't before. Accessories will be added to tournament rewards, so we're going to get accessories like jewelry or gear from tournament rewards. Champions required from an active champion fusion will be marked with a special icon. Furthermore, it will be an alert pop-up before these champions are sacrificed. We've been calling for that for a very long time. You'll be able to sell artifacts and accessories from the battle result window, even if your storage is full. Very important. Some people have had full storage and it just has to go straight in their inbox. So fine, we can sell that. Platinum tier matchmaking. Your opponents will be chosen by their position on the platinum leaderboard rather than their arena points, and various UI fixes. So lots of miscellaneous things going on there, guys.
I like that about the opponents in platinum.
I think.
Go on, Stu.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Oh no, the cell one sounds great, and the arena thing we're gonna have to see about and see if the arena makes a big difference.
Yeah,
but
because at the moment isn't it broken? And like the points,
it's said in the patch notes though there is still going to be 4-star artifacts,
right,
in Gold 4 Arena, and I'm just like they're going to be. So I'm going to get a legendary 4-star artifact. Great, guess what I'm doing with that. It's like, why?
But like the ranking thing, like you find opponents opposed to rank rather than points is such a nice thing though, because if you are so far away from anyone. If you're far away in Platinum, like it's difficult to find other people. You're very limited, so I think it's a good thing, especially that one. I really like that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely it feels like they're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
With like trying to do stuff. Like I just want to see what this new tournament is like and all that, because you can't really, we don't really get any insight into, like, even if I was able to know something or see it or like test it, like we should all be able to test it, right? Just before it comes out, test service, and if we all communicated together with the developers, it would be like a much smoother operation. I feel like things like 1.15 probably wouldn't happen if we got to test it.
Right.
Yeah, they should also. You know how like a strategy. This is kind of, it's not off topic technically, but let's say you're a parent or whatever, and you choose the two options to your kid, and both is good for the kid, or good for you, and the kid chooses. Like the Plarium should make like a poll of things they can do to the game which they approve, and then people can vote. Oh, I want to do this, and then Plarium already has like they can do that thing, so they should include their player base more in what the updates are. So they could do a system like that. I know that's kind of, I don't know, they could do like a Zendesk questionnaire or whatever. I don't know, there's many sites for that, but they should do something like that. They should present a lot of options which works for Plarium, and then people could vote on what they want the most, and then Plarium could work more so on that system or thing.
There's lots of people that want to help out in this community, right? So use those people to help out the game, make it better. If we want to test, or we have the hours to test something out that they're worried about, like Battle Pass 2, for example, if they don't want accounts getting banned again, then we could test that out. We could, as a community, we could test that out for like a weekend or something. We could write a little feedback form and just go from there, right? And they would get that information. But people would love to help out. It's just they need to kind of.
There's ways to do it, right?
They need to open up more, technically. Yeah, they need to open up more.
Okay, so we're coming towards the end of the podcast. Literally, the 2 hours has nearly happened already. We didn't even get towards the gear. I'm going to push back the gear even further. So any of you guys in the community, on anyone's chat that is watching right now, if you've got any questions whatsoever, get them in the chat. We'll have a look at those in a couple of minutes. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's turned up so far tonight. Verdy, it's great to have you on for the first time, man. Pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for all your thoughts and opinions. Where can people catch you up, and what you're up to over the next 7 days?
On Twitch. I usually stream on a daily basis.
Yep.
And
every day Verdy is on.
Yeah.
What's up?
Every day you're on.
I say every day. Opticalx.
Usually every day. Yeah. I was feeling a little bit down this week or something. I don't know if I had a cold or whatever, but I'm good now again. But yeah, normally I stream on a daily basis.
Nice, man. So you got any interesting videos that you're excited on for this week? I'm obviously going to be filtering through all your videos in a minute, but anything that you're working on this week that you're looking forward to? Yeah,
I'm going to try to do that Dwarf Arena team this week. And then I have a couple of, I want to do a Mountain King and a Trunda Guide as well, which I've been looking forward to doing. So that's probably what I have planned out. And then stuff kind of just comes up too. So I don't have every day planned out.
That's awesome. I'll stay tuned for those. So guys, go and check out Verdy on Twitch and on YouTube. His links will be in the YouTube description below, so go check him out for us. Yeah, it's great to have you on, man. Opticalx, what are you up to, buddy? What are you up to for the next 7 days?
Sleeping.
There we go.
I love that.
Sleeping, streaming,
sleeping the whole stream.
I know. He's just woken up now. That's the thing. 2 hours in, now he wakes up.
I'm sorry. Okay, I was tired.
You're good, mate.
I chugged a little bit of pre-workout, and it was good for like 30 minutes. But
are you hitting the weights? What are you doing there?
Nah, I don't lift. I just use it as like a better energy source.
I don't lift, bro.
I love it.
Are you taking some protein? Is that what you're taking?
I could lift you though.
Oh damn!
Oh, okay. Flexing now.
Anyways, yeah, I stream like every day pretty much too, except for like Sundays. So I'll be on there, and then I do a couple YouTube videos a week as well. So
Nice, man. Oh, hopefully I'll
Good
catch
balance.
some more rapping this week. That'd be pretty cool. That was so funny. Incredible, John. Thanks again for being with us today, buddy. I hope you've had a good time. What are you up to for the next few days, man?
Yeah, I'm going to just do what I do. I upload daily now. I've had times before where I haven't uploaded for a while, so I'm just going to continue to do what I do, show crazy accounts. So yeah, that's about it. Verdy, I need to contact you because I need to highlight your account. Thanks.
There we
Okay,
go.
sick. That's about it. Yeah, I'm otherwise again. I'm eating. I'm sleeping. I'm doing YouTube. I'm watching videos. I'm having a super healthy lifestyle right now. The healthiest you can have, actually.
Nice, man.
Yeah, that's about it.
Um,
Maybe stream. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I'm sure we're all running out of hours in a day, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Stu, man, thanks again for jumping on this week. What are you up to this week, man? Up to much? Any crazy videos happening? Any more challenges happening?
No, I don't know. I just kind of play it by day. You know, I try to take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, one beer at a time, trying to make it survive.
Yeah, right. More like 3
That's the way to live.
3 beers at a time. Just trying to make it survive. I'm spitting on my keyboard right now. You know, I'm on beer number 5. I'm having a lovely time hanging out with everybody on stream, hanging out with you guys. It's great. It's a great life. You know, we're all pretty much locked inside. I don't know. I know Opticalx goes out to work. Incredible John, are you still going to work?
I'm furloughed, so I'm home, but I don't really notice much of a difference. I'm not much of an outside person, so it's fine.
But you're not having to go to work, so
yeah, it's the good thing. Okay, well, it's not necessarily good to be furloughed because it's less money, but the good thing is I don't have to wake up early, so I'm enjoying my life. I can sleep as long as I want, and I love sleep more than most things.
too.
So yeah.
I miss sleep, I tell you.
Oh man, I hate.
You hate sleep?
I hate sleeping all the time and just wasting the day away. But
well, my schedule is mostly like I'm up to like 3 or 4 a.m. then I'm up at 11 a.m. and that's about it. That's my schedule. So I don't sleep for too long, like 7 hours, but still, it's good.
It's
I
not
think.
bad.
Yeah, awesome.
It's a good amount of time.
So we're all keeping busy, chat. I hope you're all keeping busy too. I hope you're all staying safe and listening to your government's guidelines and going from there. Just trying to just stay sane and stay inside and do what you need to do to look after your loved ones. Yeah, thanks for everything and for everyone tuning in today. For all on people on Verdy's channel, on Stu's channel, on Incredible John's channel, on Opticalx's channel. It's great to have you all with us. This community is really enjoying the podcast. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And we'll love to see you all next week, right? So thanks again to the Shadow Legends assembling for us this week. I am your host, Thesaffronman. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week, all right? Peace.
Peace and chicken grease.
Sick. Okay.
Peace.
Yay. Nice.